Thursday Night Football.
This has been Thursday Night Kickoff, presented by Audible.
I will be with you all in just a moment. I'm getting my shit together here. One minute, guys. All right, let me get YouTube up on my phone. See if anybody's commented yet. I doubt it, because this is one of my NFL streams. But I'm here for you. I'd say the stupid ESPN video better not be playing and getting me a damn copyright block, because they will block your ass for video like that. They'll block this stream, you know. Then I just have to make another one. I'm breathing heavy because I've been playing drums. And I didn't realize what a workout it was till I was done. Because while I was playing, having a fucking blast, can't feel a thing, it's so fun. And then I stop and I'm like, oh, Jesus. All right, we're almost ready. He shoots, he scores.
39 degrees, clear skies in Seattle as you come back into the veritable sound garden, which is Lumen Field, and we go to the field and check in with Kaylee Harton. Kaylee.
Well, as Kirk mentioned, the running game is an issue on both sides of the ball here in Seattle. But tonight, some good news for their offense as they get back their leading rusher, Kenneth Walker. The explosive rookie missed Sunday's game with what Pete Carroll called a really uncomfortable condition in his right ankle that he's dealt with since.
Almost ready to watch some football.
Walker worked quick in practice this week, and he hopes that ankle can hold up throughout the game. But while the Seahawks need Walker's help to get their run game going, they need their defense to figure out a way to stop him. Their last 4 games alone, they have allowed a staggering 838 yards on the ground. So linebacker Jordan Brooks told me they know in every game they play from here on out, teams are going to try to run the ball on them. But he said, no guy on this defense needs a speech. Every one of them just needs to look at the mirror and ask, what can I do better now?
You bet, Kaylee. Carolina ran him out of the building in the fourth quarter last week. Meanwhile, the tradition here, you've got Christian Roldan and Jordan Morris, who played on the U.S. men's soccer team in the recent World Cup. And they're also members of the Seattle Sounders. Your first game here, Kirk.
Yeah, man.
There's a
Woohoo!
little sound in this
Football.
Fired up. It's going to be great.
Robbie Gould to kick off. Niners won the toss.
And the 49ers
Bird,
are wearing those sick 1994 throwbacks. Seattle's got green on blue pants, and they've also got a good return.
Tackled up at the 35-yard line. Good run back to start things. Geno Smith, a great story, picked by the Jets a decade ago. Started as a rookie, played a lot in his second year, and then basically on the bench for the next 7 seasons. But when Russell Wilson was traded to Denver, and you see his numbers there, a 3-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio, in he's come, and he's done the job so far. And as Kaylee said, the question is, can they get that running game going? With a rookie Walker flanking them.
You better get anything going against the 49ers. That's a... Oh, there you go. It's a 5-yard run on first down. I was going to say, getting anything against the 49ers feels like a win. Getting a yard. Ooh, am I done heavy breathing yet? Probably not. God damn. Well, I better sleep like a fucking baby tonight. I'm going to need to. Also, thank you, ESPN, for not loading properly. This time, Geno's going to throw it. Good throw to Lockett. First down.
And they pick up a first down. Tyler Lockett, who's scored a touchdown in each of his last 6 games.
I think that's a sign of things to come with Geno Smith, getting the ball out quickly in rhythm. The goal tonight is to be able to run the ball enough to make the 49ers defense appreciate it, and then get the ball out quickly before Bosa and company can get in.
Ooh, a screen. I thought Bosa was going to pick it for a second. He flashed in front of it.
He's right there. Didn't fool anybody. Small loss on the play.
You got to wake up pretty early to fool the 49ers defense.
There is the top group in the NFL. Shire, watch how quickly he feels this offensive line. 68, Damian Lewis starts to creep out, and right away that tipped off Shire. And before really Kenneth Walker can have any chance of getting away from him, he's wrapped up for a loss.
Second down and 13. Niners rush 4.
Ooh.
Smith escapes the sack.
Oh my God. Greenlaw should have had that.
Greenlaw.
Woo.
Almost secured it. Can't. Third down and 13.
Again, against this 49er group on these intermediate throws across the middle, they've been throwing
Looking
a
for
lot
Noah
this year.
Fant
Here's
across the
tight
middle,
end.
and Greenlaw should have picked it.
Ah,
I hit him right in the 5 and the 7.
Most of the attention, but we've seen Shire in the previous play and Greenlaw here.
I think these are two teams going in opposite directions. The Seahawks have had a good year. Niners have had a good year, about to be a great year. And the Seahawks are just going to be, yeah, happy they're here, happy they made it this far. I mean, they probably won't feel that way, but that's how we all know how it's going to be. Blitz. They pick it up pretty well. Low over the middle, incomplete. Lockett was looking for a flag. Who never looks for a flag? Name one guy who never looks for a flag.
This is what you got to deal with, these stunts. You'll get Greenlaw on the outside, but watch Bosa work to the inside. D'Amico Ryan's just trying to give a different look. Make this offensive line have to communicate. You see the back does a good job, Homer, at stepping up, but you can just feel and sense that Geno Smith knew that pressure was coming and wanted to get rid of the football.
Michael Dixon to send it down toward Ray McLeod.
Fair catch at the 10. So the Seahawks got a whole lot of nothing done on the first drive. They did get 1 first down, and now Big Cock Brock comes into the game. The man we've all come here to see. Big Cock Brock. I think people are not going to like the fact that I put the word cock in the stream title. I censored it. I censored it. Just guzzled this fucking Powerade. I think Saturday we might stream the Ravens and the Browns. I haven't decided. If Lamar plays, yeah, I'll probably do it. Because I can get a good 3-hour stream of making jokes about Deshaun Watson out of it at least. But I'm only doing it if Lamar plays, and I don't know if he's going to. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, nobody's watching, but ladies and gentlemen. Wednesday, I get a new chair, a new gaming chair. It says it has a lumbar support. Oh, thank God. This man needs a good chair. I need a good chair.
Ryan, only on Prime Video.
Dude, I watched a lot of that 49ers-Bucks game Sunday. This Brock Purdy guy is fearless. It might catch up to him, but he's not afraid to make any throw. If he sees it's there, he's going to take it. He's not going to be conservative. Lucky for him, they're really well balanced with a run game. 2 yards from McCaffrey there. But this motherfucker was slinging down the field, throwing dimes for touchdowns on Tampa Bay, making Tom Brady look like a bitch. He only had 185 yards, but he was 16 of 21, 2 touchdowns, and had a rushing touchdown. This dude was money. 49ers defense locked it down, but Brock Purdy held his end. There was never any doubt that the 49ers were going to win that game.
Who could have figured? Second down and 7. Not Brady, Purdy.
The play action. Little check down to Kittle with pressure on his face. Gets about a yard or two. This game has major implications.
In his 6th season, took him to the Super Bowl after the 89.
If my math is not incorrect, I think the 49ers can pretty much clinch the West tonight. Good to see Trey Lance walking. No, his ankle injury was pretty bad. Now the 49ers face a 3rd and 5. They go empty. I'm telling you, Brock Purdy's fearless. Get after him. Yeah, good throw, but I think McCaffrey's about a half yard short. And they spotted almost a whole yard shy. 4th down.
And now, as you know, when McCaffrey goes out wide, the question is, who do you put out there on him? Here's the safety, Ryan Neal, eyes on the ball. Great understanding.
We are in mid-December, and Christian McCaffrey's still healthy. That is awesome.
And not give the uber talented McCaffrey a chance, even with a stretch, to get to that first down.
How unusual it is. The 49ers on 3 and outs, only 12% of the time this season. That's once per 8 possessions for a 3 and out. Meanwhile, here's Lockett taking in the punt from Wisnowski at the 35-yard line. Downtown Seattle.
They trade punts, but Seattle wins the field position battle. So the edge goes to them 4 minutes and 3 seconds into the game. Yeah, these fucking drums I got are pretty sweet, I gotta say. And they fit in my room. I have to, like, move them around a little bit. When I play them, it's hard to explain. So you come in my room. Fuck, I can't even explain it. I would have to show you a picture. But when I want to play the drums, I put them towards the window to the right side of the room. So that kick pad, if it makes any noise, goes out that way. And then when I want to not play, set them off to the side near the PS4 and the PS5. a second. Oh God, they're showing a commercial for the alternate broadcast with Andrea Kramer. Even muted, that shit looks awful.
Had a plan going back to 2015. They picked Armstead in the first round, DeForest Buckner in the 16 draft, and Solomon Thomas in 17. Nick Bosa, of course, has been sensational, second overall pick. Javon Kinlaw coming back from an injury, and Drake Jackson was picked in the second round out of USC on the defensive line. So when Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch took over as the GM, they'd already started in that direction, the 49ers had, but they felt the most important thing was to build that offensive line.
Well, the defensive front, and I think it's a great example for other GMs.
They got a pretty good offensive line too, so Al Michaels wasn't too far off the mark there.
And truly, it's the line of scrimmage and spinning that kind of
Seattle winning the field position battle.
Defensive line has really paid off.
Gino on a little bootleg, low, throws it backhand into the dirt towards Noah Fant. That was some A-plus sack avoidance there. He like backhanded the ball forward towards Noah Fant because he was going down. Gino was definitely going down on that one if he didn't get rid of that ball. Look at this. He runs. He's got Bosa and Greenlaw. Not Greenlaw. It was Armstead. My bad.
You should, but don't forget about the combination. Sometimes they line up on the same side.
Bosa's like, damn. You see the look on Bosa's face?
He is a force in the interior.
Good thing that Fant was close enough. Otherwise, that would have been grounding. Second down and 10.
Oh, they run up the gut, and it's blown up. Wow. He strings it out and loses 2 yards, but damn, that was just hut, hand up. Oh, there's a defender, like just immediately.
Finally takes him down, but bounced away.
Now, they don't blitz a ton, but when they do, you can see how effective they can be, even against the run. Trying to run the rookie. Look at the linebacker, Dre Greenlaw, right in there, just pushing him back. And this defense, one thing you got to love, if you love defensive football, the way these guys fly to the football as a group, somehow Walker keeps his balance, but the pursuit and the team effort on this defense just never lets you down from one play to the next.
3rd and 12.
Austin Blythe was thinking of the butt fumble on that play.
Close.
3rd down and 12 from the 33-yard line.
Gino wanted to heave it and go deep. He checks it down to Fant. It's all about making the tackle, and, you know, it's the 49ers. Of course they make the tackle. 3 and out. You're going to see a lot of 3 and outs tonight, I think.
Just little things, the way they leverage the football here on a 3rd down. Jimmy Ward, who's moved from free safety now to nickel.
Is this the first time late in the season a 49ers-Seahawks game has been relevant in, like, I don't know, 8 years?
To clean it up. Again, it's the epitome of team defense with D'Amico Ryan's group.
Michael Dixon in his 5th year as a rookie. He made the Pro Bowl.
God bless Al Michaels. He has a shot at seeing a decent Thursday night football game tonight.
The pressure was on.
A meaningful Thursday night game. Even if it doesn't end up being good, at least it's worthwhile because this game really matters right now.
5:47 into the game, nothing.
Who's here? It says there's 3 of you. Talk to me. Oh, God, my arms hurt. My fucking arms hurt. Gotta listen to this voice message from Bucks, my friend Angie. I'm just trolling you with the thumbs up, by the way. Yeah, I bought headphones, and they fucking suck, and they barely reach. They're barely any longer than the others, so I'm just going to have to go take them back tomorrow when I go to work. And then, I guess, go to Walmart after work and look for better ones that are longer. Because the only fucking ones we have at our stores are like 4 feet long. It's like, that's just not quite long enough. I need really long headphones for this. I may do with them today, but I hope tomorrow can be the first day that I get to drum comfortably without anything holding me back.
And of course, the story is unbelievable, considering that you had Trey Lance.
Goddamn cats come in from the rain and think they can just lay on my bed. That's why I was hissing just now. I was running Paige off my bed.
And this guy takes advantage of working down in the scout team and really being efficient with what he needed to do and preparing when nobody was paying attention to him. And then he gets his shot. And I think in this offense, it's about decision-making and distributing.
Drive number 2 for Brock Purdy. Still backed up. They're at their own 14.
A ton of composure, it really did, in the 2 games in which
Fakes to McCaffrey. Screen to McCaffrey. Seattle defenders all around him, but he gets about 7 yards.
Christian McCaffrey, who came over in that trade with Carolina. Gain of 7, second down and 3.
Yeah, he had 46 starts in college, and more and more people you talk to around the NFL,
I know
they look at experience.
every team, when their backup quarterback comes in, is going to feed the media the line of bullshit of, oh, we know he's good. We're going to be just fine. And then they're not. But the way the 49ers talk about Brock Purdy is different. I'm like, damn, they really do fucking buy into this guy. You can tell when it's genuine and when it's full, when it's a crock of shit. You know? What's up, Alex? Drummer boy, my shoulders and everything hurts, but it's a good kind of pain. Whoa, McCaffrey, look out. I think if he'd have pushed that to the outside, he could have got around Diggs, got to the edge, and maybe still be running. My arms and shoulders hurt. My legs are strong because, I mean, I'm on my feet 6 to 7 hours a day anyway, so my legs are in good shape. My arms, though, they need a workout, and they got it. Boy, do I suck at playing drums. I can get through some songs. It's sloppy, but I can get through some songs.
Comes off a game in which he ran for 119 against the Buccaneers. He's also a great pass catcher.
I'm delirious right now. I've been playing for hours till this game came on.
Give it to him again. Threads his way up to the 48-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Al, Brock Purdy got a lot of encouragement from his
There's drumsticks for taking a fucking pounding.
Not from Fred Warner. Warner told me, I know when a guy is so locked in and
yeah, it took me forever. You don't realize till you get your own drums, because my entire life I only played on other people's drums, like occasionally. You get your own drums, cymbal height, and the distance of the pedals from you. Like, the pedal distance and the cymbal height. It's fucking weird to master. Everybody likes something different. My cymbals are fucking low. It's odd, my crash and everything is almost as low as my hi-hat. Almost as low. First of all, I can't believe I put the fucking things together properly. Any blisters yet? No, but I feel like on my left thumb, I can see the beginning of like a little bit of a blister, but it's not bad. I'm sure the way I'm holding these fucking sticks and everything is completely wrong and not doing me any favors, but there's no right way to do this. It's all about how you like it. Kick pad was really, really fucking loud. That's one thing I didn't anticipate, and it was funny. As soon as I was setting up the drum stand and everything, got the kick pad out, and I went dunk one time. I was like, holy fuck, that's loud. That like rattles the whole fucking room. And I played with it last night, and then I asked everybody else in the house, I'm like, how is it? Is it too loud? And they go, only, like, they said if the TV's not on, all they can hear is the kick pad in my room, if their TV's off or whatever. I was like, okay. So I took 2 towels, folded them up, and put them over it, and it helped a lot. They were like, oh, yeah, now it's pretty much fine. So I put 2 towels over the kick pad. I had like 3 folded up a couple of different ways, but it was too thick, and I had to like really wear my leg out to get the fucking kick pad to register. So I took one of those towels off and folded down the other 2 towels, but it still helped. course, now I'm really paranoid about it. I've got headphones on, so it sounds like a fucking earthquake in my ear because all I'm hearing is the drum sounds. So in my head, everybody's hearing it, but they're like, yeah, we can't really hear shit unless we're in your room, which I shut my door. The door to the next room is shut. TV's on loud as fuck in the living room. He can't hear it anyway, so. I'm tired. That's all I know. I didn't sleep worth a shit last night. Because I was sitting there in bed like, how do I get this fucking kick pad to be quieter? But I came up with a pretty bootleg solution. But it helped a lot. It helped a lot. I'm so tired I can't form sentences. Don't even know what to talk about. Oh, Jags and Jets next Thursday. Oh, Merry Christmas to us. I mean that unironically. Jaguars-Jets might be a good game. Damn, that's a pretty bad injury for Seattle there.
Woods being gone. Quentin Jefferson comes in to spell him. At least they got Shelby Harris back, number 93.
49ers are at the 47.
Before the game, they missed the game against Carolina when they gave up 223 yards on the ground. 2nd and 7.
We'll run a toss to the right with McCaffrey. He slips through for 8 yards.
Of course, that's the fullback.
49ers are getting rolling now.
Well, and very often, probably more than any fullback in the league.
They flipped the field position
Kyle Stishby,
in a scoreless game.
in his 13th season
They're at midfield, essentially.
with Seattle. Kyle Shanahan on the other side, 6th season in San
Into Seattle territory for the first time.
He knows too well that defense has been the major issue. That run defense in particular. 3rd down and
3rd and 3. A lot of McCaffrey tonight. On a short week. I think the Seahawks jumped off sides, but they got away with it. Wide open Jennings. I guess he just timed the snap. When you time a snap that good, I'm like, he jumped off sides. And Al Michaels said it too. He jumped off sides. Bruce Irvin. It's close whether Bruce Irvin jumped or not, but no flag. 49ers got the first down anyway.
Good execution. You know, you play receiver for this offense, you're going to block, and you're going to buy into blocking, which they do. Jennings and Ayuk tonight doing a great job, and then you get your opportunities, and you got to take advantage of them right out to you there.
Toss to McCaffrey. Nice tackle there, right at the line.
Alex, you haven't lived until you've heard somebody play The Shortest Straw by Metallica with a single kick drum. Because I did. I made it work, like, you know, as best I could. It's funny to start a song that, okay, you know the song has a double kick and you're not going to be able to play it because you don't have 2 pedals. But I would start these songs, and then you get to the part where the double kick comes in, and I just started laughing. Because I'm like, this sounds ridiculous. I'm like, dun, 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 dun. It's like, whatever.
At the 41. 34 for 4, all short passes to 21 yards. Shoots one to
5 for 5. McCaffrey gets 11 yards and a first down on a catch.
I'll tell you what a pickup that was in the middle of the season. They mortgaged a little bit of the
What changed with Christian McCaffrey? How is he staying healthy after the last couple of years? I thought his career was done early. He had a good couple of years at Carolina, and then he just got hurt all the time. He's only 26, so as a running back, he should have about 4 to 5 decent years left. Maybe his best years. Certainly in this system. Video didn't happen. Oh, God, I'm so not ready for that.
Here he is again.
I want to stress I played the song sloppy, but I'm good enough to get through it, and I'll be like, oh, shit, start over, or fuck, stop. I know it was sloppy. Oh, God. My right arm and shoulder thinks it's sloppy.
Does as good a job as anybody in mixing up the looks. Here's that closer look at Monet. Right away.
Carpal tunnel. Or I'll just be really buff. Whatever comes first. Fakes the screen. Now fakes the screen the other way. And Kittle's wide open over the middle. Touchdown. What a play call. Was that was designed, or were they just not open when he faked this when he went to throw the screen on either side? I gotta see a replay of this. Because I was like, screen this way. Nope, screen that way. Oh, Kittle wide open over the middle.
Again, outstanding execution, but Kyle Shanahan knows how to draw these plays up. Uses a motion, this rocket motion he hasn't shown all game. And then he's going to pump fake that to the left. He comes back, moves the lineman, draws the linebacker's attention, looks like a screen to the right, pumps that, and then a delay to one of his favorite targets, Kittle, for the touchdown.
2 pumps, 6 points, and 28 yards. Robbie Gould, the ageless one.
Show me a fucking replay.
That went through with 3:49 to go in the opening quarter in Seattle. San Francisco leads 7-0.
Yeah, he's got Ray McLeod. What's going to happen with Deebo Samuel out? But you got Ray McLeod right here going in motion.
McLeod in motion. Screen.
Hold the lineman. Everybody's expecting they're going to throw that draw. And great job of patience by Kittle and waiting until finally.
Such a good play call. What a design.
Again, it looks like a seasoned
2 fakes,
and
and then Kittle's wide open.
I think the whole league right now is watching this game and this quarterback because at home is impressive. Okay.
You know what's amazing about playing drums is that some of the complex stuff, I can play those parts well. It's the simple shit that is so hard to master. The simple, and I've heard Eric Singer say it before, it's like you don't understand how hard it is just to play the same part over and over. Keep time, and you're doing. It's so fucking hard. It's way harder than just doing a cool fill or a cool pattern or drum part. The simple shit is what is so damn hard.
And Kyle Shanahan and the culture that they have and the way they built.
I made myself laugh. I played. I want to stress the first part of Holy Wars. You know that, and then I got to stop because I don't have 2 pedals and I can't play that anyway. But I was like, then I just started laughing. So I'm like, nope, no more.
Fights his way all the way out to the 34-yard line. Kaylee, what you got?
Al, on Sunday we saw these heartwarming images of Brock Purdy's family during his first start. His dad, Sean, described the day as an out-of-body experience. But he told me he got emotional before his son even scored a touchdown. The family actually got to go see Brock before the game, and he said his son was in the tunnel. Sean said he and his wife, Carrie, were so overcome that Nick Bosa's mom had to console them.
The Strutter intro, you know how bad I suck? The Strutter intro was hard for me because my brain just short circuits for some reason.
Here's Walker. Yeah, his home is in Arizona. He was a great high school player.
But I could play the opening to Holy Wars. And I could play the shortest straw on a single kick.
Of course, wound up at Iowa State. And I think Iowa State was, I loved his answer.
I played Disposable Heroes on a single kick, and I know it was missing all kinds of kick because I don't have a double kick. But I played a lot of Disposable Heroes for Master of Puppets.
Rocket in motion.
Look out, Gino! Strip sack! Seattle recovers. I love when you can see a quarterback about to get his shit wrecked and he has no idea. That's the best play in football. The absolute funniest, best play in football is a quarterback standing there oblivious to the fact that he's about to get fucking wrecked by the safety. And it's always good when it's a safety because they're fast. This fucker came off the edge here. The tight end didn't even chip him. You should have chipped him, man. Get in the way.
You'd love to see Colby Parkinson, who was lined up as a tight end in that backfield like a fullback, but nobody sees him with the late blitz.
How do you not see him? God damn, Bosa flashed. Again, I thought Bosa was going to run a pick back for a touchdown. It's incomplete. I don't know if this game's going to be close very long. Seattle is just slowly dying here. I feel no momentum, no energy from Seattle, and the 49ers are just rolling on both sides of the ball.
Bosa got a hand on that because if he caught that ball, Fred Warner was getting ready to come in, and it would have been another big loss. So
49ers will clinch the NFC West if they win tonight.
credit to the 49ers defense.
Michael Dixon, third punt. Not is there. Calls for.
Ooh, fair catch to the 35, and fair catch interference
And thus the flag.
by Blunt. That's borderline. I mean, he didn't really touch him, but he got right there in his face.
And for the first time tonight, we'll hear from the referee, Alex Kemp.
didn't touch him, but that ref couldn't tell. He's so close to him, it looks like he is.
Picking team number 35. It's a 15-yard penalty. First down.
Terry Mahoney says he likes it. If Terry does, we do too.
Terry says it's a good call. I don't know. It felt iffy to me. That's as close as you could get without really being fair catch interference. You know, I just noticed my fucking shit ain't updating. ESPN, what gives? Oh, there you go. There's the score. There's the current down and distance and whatever. I swear it was updating and then it stopped.
Right there, Lumen Field, opened in 2002. Built it vertically, so the sound really stays in, as you can tell, your first game.
Yeah, I can feel it. Well, even though the 49ers are
49ers start at midfield.
This is a big possession for the Seahawks defense.
Yeah, Seattle's got to swing the momentum of this game somehow. Purdy buying time. It is so nice to have somebody as good as McCaffrey to check it down to.
After a short game,
McCaffrey could be the best slot receiver in the NFL if he wanted to be, if he didn't play running back.
You got the left tackle is Charles Cross, pick number 9 overall, and Abe Lucas was picked in the 3rd round.
They've actually played really well this year, but yeah, it's a different task tonight against this Niners team.
You know, the green Seahawks uniforms usually suck, but combined with the blue pants, it's actually not that bad. When they go all green, it's horrible. But the blue pants, I actually kind of like this look.
That's caught. Brandon Ayuk with Deebo Samuel.
I was just about to mention Deebo Samuel will be back for the playoffs.
He's a guy who has got
He's not out for the season. That's good news.
Still has a ton of faith in him.
Ayuk is a dangerous threat. He will get more opportunities. Ray McLeod as well, I think, physically will be in the lineup a lot more.
3rd and 6.
Deebo Samuel is able to get back in, but what a big loss not having him. He does so much with this offensive style.
I hear a lot of whistles in the crowd. I think the Seahawks jumped off sides again. Doesn't matter. First down, McLeod. It's offsides on Seattle. That's what this flag has to be. Or they call holding on Mike McGlinchey. Never mind. Of course he held. The guy jumped off sides. In my opinion.
Darrell Taylor's get off here. He's known as a pass rusher. Watch how quickly he gets off the ball. McGlinchey has to get out there to try to get to him.
Okay, now he, once again, just a well-timed jump. Borderline offsides, and McGlinchey tackled him, so yeah. Sorry, I'm wrong. There's the 3rd and 16 now. You got McCaffrey. I'm looking for McCaffrey underneath, and so is Brock Purdy. 2 guys miss him, but it's 4th down. End of the first quarter. 7-0 San Francisco. Punt it away, pin them deep. They can't drive the length of the field on your defense. Niners are hurrying to the line here, but they're not going to snap it. They're not going to snap it. They're not going to snap it. 9, 8. So they got Seattle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, they got 11. I was counting to see if they had 12 on defense. They jumped. They did jump. They did jump off sides. What a bunch of fucking morons. It'll be 4th and 2 now, and now I say you go for it. 4th and 2. Yeah, they'll go for this after the commercial. Same guy who I thought jumped off sides on the previous play jumped off sides here, and it was obvious. Watch them say that the clock was at 0 and the quarter was over. Right, no, they call it. I was about to say, you better not cuck the 49ers like that.
Shows all zeros, but he came across before time had expired.
Now the 49ers will strongly consider going for this.
Like they're going to go for it to now Kyle Shanahan with a confidence.
You could punt him, pin a deep, but
really thinking about going for it.
Right. reset the game clock to 1 second.
Reset the game clock to 1 second. Okay, end of the first quarter. What do you fucking do?
That will take us to the end of the quarter.
Well, that was worth it.
It's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 San Francisco. More from Seattle right after these messages.
You bet your ass I'm streaming that Jets versus Jaguars game next Thursday. That's a matchup we never get to stream, much less have the potential to be entertaining. Because the Jaguars are fun. Trevor Lawrence is starting to live up to the hype, and the Jets are fun. So, although I think Robert Saleh is going to be another one of those really awesome, great defensive-minded head coaches that are completely sank because his offense is so inconsistent. That's what I believe is about to happen. By the way, I'm just stream of consciousness. I had Pizza Hut today as soon as I left work. Oh, it was so good. Picked up that first big hunk of fucking pizza, and that shit just went melted. I'm like, oh, yeah, buddy. Today was a good day. Work went by really fast, which reminds me. Well, I don't need to download podcast. Actually, maybe I do. Let me look on Spotify and see if my podcasts have. I've been listening to your boys off and on. I've got some old History Science Theater downloaded from my Spotify. They occasionally help me pass the time at work. Anything new? There's a new episode of Door Bumper Clear, which is odd because NASCAR season's been over for like a month and a half. But I'll download that because Tyler Reddick's in it. Shout out to my NASCAR people. I'll see your asses in February. My NASCAR audience was actually very consistent. It's the most consistent thing I have. By the way, the only reason I didn't stream Spider-Man yesterday is because I spent 2-3 hours building those drums and then spent the hours after playing them. So that's why I didn't stream Spider-Man. I'd like to get back to streaming Spider-Man tomorrow if I can pull myself off those drums for a little bit, but I don't make any promises. Good thing is drums tire you out, so you can't play them all fucking day, even though I sat here and played it for the better part of like 4 hours. I had like a little break because I had to go buy some headphones for something. So I took a little bit of a break, but other than that, it was just hammering away. I don't know if Pizza Hut is like it is in Canada, but here in the States, if you go to Pizza Hut and dine in, it's incredible. The cheese is melty and it's fucking awesome. If you order Pizza Hut for delivery or to go, it's fucking horrible. It's like leftover pizza, it feels like. But if you dine in, ooh, man, that shit's good.
What a view.
I miss KST. If you see those guys around, tell them you got a friend in North Carolina who appreciates them. And the 49ers are going to punt here. They got to 4th and 2 at the Seattle 43, but they choose to punt. With this defense, I totally understand, and I'm okay with this move. It's a touchback, though, so now you probably should have just went for it. But there was a flag. False start.
Checking with Pete Carroll.
Illegal formation.
Team number 6 was not on the line of scrimmage. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play.
So Seattle gets it at the 25. So it's a net of, what, 18 yards? Dude, we used to have KFC buffets here in a couple of places. Kentucky Fried Chicken buffets. Oh, man. The last one, I think, was in Connecticut. Because the day I went to see Kiss at Madison Square Garden in 2019, we stopped in at the KFC buffet. Good pre-Kiss show meal.
First year he's out, they bring in 2 cornerstone offensive linemen.
Gino going up top. Batted up. There's a lot of contact there, but no flag. Looked pretty mutual.
The former Kansas City Chief, having a great year. Makes the play on it.
This is a matchup that we want to see tonight. Metcalf against Ward, who came over from Kansas City, has his head turned right away. Locks him up, head turned, good technique. Guys like Terry will give you a little bit more forgiveness when you get your head turned to locate the football and let you push a little bit more.
KFC buffets are gone. I don't know of any left. I'll have to Google that. Seattle's on a 3rd and 6 already.
So here we are at this point, early in the second quarter. Seattle's
It's only 7-0,
running
but it feels like it's
for a
worse.
total of 10 yards.
Exactly the way Pete Carroll did not want the game to start. He didn't want to get into a hole against his team, and obviously all week talked about the importance of helping Geno Smith out, being able to run the football, to have more balance than they've had these last 4 weeks.
Shane Waldron, first season as the offensive coordinator. 3rd down and 5 here now from the 30-yard line. Schmidt swings it to
Throws
the
it short.
outside.
It's all about the tackle. 4th down. Good rally there by the 49ers on that play.
Homer's there, the Dre Greenlaw making the stop 4th down.
How beautiful is this? When you
That had a shot at a first down.
Geno Smith, who talked all week about how he's got to check it down. But you play
His defense is so
zone,
incredibly
5
disciplined
guys
and
underneath.
well coached.
Look how
The
again,
49ers are hemorrhaging defensive coordinators, though. They can't keep them. They all get hired somewhere else to be a head coach. I guarantee you, D'Amico Ryans. I think they're going to get the 49ers for unsportsmanlike conduct. Right after I said they were undisciplined, they're going to get Greenlaw for unsportsmanlike conduct. I saw him bump into a guy. Thought he might have got away with it, but obviously he didn't. So it's going to be 1st down Seattle.
After the play was over, taunting. Offense number 14.
Oh, they call it on DK Metcalf. I thought they were going to call it on Dre Greenlaw.
DK Metcalf
All right.
after the play. Check it out.
Towards disqualification.
He's going at it there with Dre Greenlaw.
Huh.
These guys going back to their SEC days, Arkansas, Greenlaw, and Ole Miss.
Well, that makes the decision to punt very easy here, even though it was already an easy decision.
He also had a hand gesture involved as well.
Yeah.
In addition to whatever was orally presented from the 28-yard line. Ray McLeod runs it back to the 35.
Good tackle on the return.
Was made there by Radigan, and a late flag now comes in
And a flag on that, too.
of the field.
I did watch that Arizona-New England game Monday and was not impressed. Holding on the 49ers.
It's a 10-yard penalty. It'll be a 1st down for San Francisco. Timeout.
13:21 to go.
A half-decent Thursday night game. Now, live on stream, we're going to Google, are there any KFC buffets left? Are there any KFC buffets still open in North Carolina? That'd be a good question. I don't need KFC locations. I need buffet. Are those 3 locations with buffets? February 2022, there's some in Louisville. They only do buffet from like 11 to 3. I have to road trip to Louisville. Okay. In North Carolina. This is important stuff. So it looks like there is in North Carolina. But none really that close to me. So let me... Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, so... For reference, I am... Is that my KFC? Well, I'm somewhere in this area. One of these KFCs right here is about where I'm at. Like, say right here. So to go to a buffet, I have to go all the way up here from, like, here. You know what I'm saying? So that's a pretty long drive. So apparently there's 3 in North Carolina. Gives me hope. Think how many KFCs we have around this area. I can't even tell which one of these is mine. Is this one mine? Yeah, that's one. I actually have 2 KFCs near here because there's a town next to me that has KFC. And then there's one right down the street from the store I work at. There's a KFC there too. We've got 2 here, but they're not buffets. KFC got rid of potato wedges. They got rid of baked beans. They got rid of the double-licious. They got rid of the double down. They took away everything I fucking love. Bastards.
He replaced Robert Saleh, now the head coach of the New York Jets. Ryan's played 10 years in the league, went to some Pro Bowls. He's got great players, but they are so cohesive. 6 games in a row, give it up.
Flag football here in Seattle. McCaffrey bouncing around. It's about 6. Good second effort.
6-yard run. Ford makes the stop there. 2nd and 4.
It's just his leg drop. You know, I mean, he's not a finesse guy. You think he's finesse because of his game and what he does in catching the ball, but watch his legs. He's a powerful guy in the way he runs, and he never stops. Look at him. Never gives up on a play.
49ers get through tonight, win this game, clinch the division, and then see what you can do about the seeding in the next couple of weeks.
Play action and rolling and throwing. And
Damn, what a dime. And a great catch by Ayuk. Throw on the run, Brock Purdy. But anyway, get through this game, win it, clinch the division. See if you can gain any ground in the overall seeding in the NFC. But if you can't, knowing this team's luck with injuries, they need to shut it down last game of the year if they can, if they don't have anything to play for. Although Brock Purdy needs reps, so. But hell, look how many fucking injuries they've had and the quarterbacks they've lost. Brock Purdy is 10 of 10. He hasn't missed a single pass. My fucking drive chart is not updating. I have to keep manually refreshing the page to get this shit to update. Oh, look, another flag.
They're worried about the rib, the left side, and all that. You seen anything tonight?
Nothing. You know, and it's on his left side. He's not shown any kind of sign of discomfort. Then again, looks a lot like he did last week as far as fitting in and understanding and having answers on every play. Guy looks like he's been out there his whole life, right?
Block in the back. Offense number
Block
11.
in the back.
10-yard penalty. Still first down.
That double down was so delicious.
I love these receivers. I love how they block.
And the double-licious was great because that fucking weird bread they put with it. It was like Hawaiian bread or some shit. Oh. I want a double down and a double-licious right now. That's another thing to Google. Are there any KFCs that still have the double down or the double-licious? Shit's so good.
Helping this run game because it's going to only open up play action and opportunities for them in the pass game.
Samuel hurting his ankle last week. Didn't know how long he'd be out. Shanahan said 3-ish weeks is how he put it. Kittle.
Short to Kittle.
George Kittle out to the 40.
Makes a nice little gain out of it.
With the tackle there.
Brock Hard.
Even there, you know, it's just nice to see that he doesn't panic. He doesn't get to a point where
What's up, Todd?
Forces a throw,
The team from across the bridge is playing.
He was back there. He had plenty of time. Give the line credit.
This is the NFL KFC live stream. I've made this joke numerous times on my NASCAR stream. But when NASCAR, the Cup Series, was changing their sponsorship, they were the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. They were the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. They had so many KFC commercials, I said, why not have it be the NASCAR KFC Go Cup Cup Series? The Go Cup Cup. Because, you know, they were advertising the KFC Go Cup at the time. So, yeah, the NASCAR KFC Go Cup Cup Series.
This is the matchup that he wants. You got to understand that Diggs comes free. Nobody picks him up, but you got McCaffrey against Cody Barton. That's a win. And especially with this cushion. And look at this move. Boom. Top of the route. Gets to the outside, and if you put that ball out in front of him, now it's easier to say, look at this, if he's got a safety going in on him, and put that out in front of McCaffrey, that's a huge gain.
Yeah, Diggs broke it up. 3rd down and 9. To the outside. And
that's the first big miss I've seen from Purdy, but there were a lot of green jerseys in the area, so it's probably better that he missed.
Third time in the half.
Seattle's defense is grinding here, trying to stay in this game and doing a good job. They're in the game. They're only down 7.
Put that ball to the outside to Ayuk, and Ayuk trying to come right back to him. Never really had a chance there to get the first down.
Mitch Wishnowsky.
I love hearing Al Michaels say Wishnowsky.
10-yard line. Fair catch at the 19-yard line. One more Seattle tradition on this Thursday night.
He's going to drop it.
One more.
Never mind, those dudes never drop it. Oh, God. You know, I had that Pizza Hut like 7 hours ago. I'm hungry again. I'll be right back. I'm going to go look. Do I have anything? I think I do. As it happens, I have 2 leftover breadsticks from Pizza Hut, so and the sauce to dip them in. So how do you like them apples? Todd making references going over my head now. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That taste and smell from Pizza Hut is doing me a lot of good right now. Delicious. You know what sucks? There's only so many hours in the day to play drums or play video games after I get off work.
Going all game long. And now you can give it a try.
Tomorrow, though, I would like to play some Spider-Man. Play some drums, but play Spider-Man and maybe rest my fucking arms.
The next score or even your favorite player to score. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, enter the promo code, claim your exclusive offer, and get in on the action tonight.
So Geno Smith, in his 10th year in the league, played his college ball at West Virginia, and entering tonight, completion percentage this season is 71%, tops in the league. That's 12% above his career average. Of course, he was a starter as a rookie, played a lot in his second year, and has been on the bench mostly since. Joins 3 other guys, well-known, Ball, Road, and Kenny.
Another thing that's amazing playing drums. There are so many songs that have the exact same fucking beat and pattern. The more you know. Oh my God, Seattle got more than 1 yard on a play.
You know, it's funny, we asked him yesterday about the fact that, how'd you find out that Russell Wilson got traded? They said, you have heads up? He said, Pete told him, he said, I'm going to need you this year. Right. That sort of was a hint, wasn't it?
I think it was, and I think on the outside, with the trade with Drew Lock coming over from Denver, I think a lot of people assume maybe Lock.
Fun fact, the Denver Broncos, just before the trade deadline, turned around to the Seattle Seahawks and said, hey, you want Russell Wilson back and can we have Geno Smith? The fucking balls of the Denver Broncos. First down to Metcalf. He had to wrestle that ball away from Ward. The Broncos tried to trade Russell Wilson back and get Geno Smith, and Seattle was like, no.
Very physical players. We know about Metcalf.
The more you know.
Really great as a receiver. Used to just be a go ball guy, and has now really developed to become a complete receiver. Good tight coverage, but nice job by Geno Smith to get that ball in there.
Imagine going to the Seahawks with a straight face and making that offer. Metcalf, another first. Avoids the strip attempt by Fred Warner and talks shit after the play.
And you spread it out, and now you get a linebacker who's been really good.
Expected to see a flag. There was none. Drive chart still not updating.
Instead of just putting him in the X, that one position.
Why is this thing not
really
updating?
Grown and developed. They like to move him around. He runs all the routes now in the route tree.
Metcalf's going to get ejected because he's going to talk shit one more time and get another unsportsmanlike and get thrown out.
First down from the 46.
Oh, behind.
Again, but that time nothing is there. Treverius Ward covering on the play.
49ers sideline taunting DK Metcalf, trying to get him to lose his cool.
It's line up again, and he is up tight. This is a tough route.
No any clitches, no stopsies.
To try to be able to execute. That ball has got to be out in front.
Triple stamp. No, you can't triple stamp a double stamp. You can't triple stamp a double stamp. You can't triple stamp a double stamp. Lloyd.
That's a battle to watch.
Metcalf at 6'4" and 235.
Remember, Elway's technically not the GM anymore. He's been kicked upstairs even further. And what is Elway's position now? I forgot. Missionary because he's Republican. That's his position.
Shane Waldron, a few adjustments here on this drive after not having much success at all, is trying to get this defense out in space.
Yeah, I think Elway didn't step down, but he was moved to another place in the building. Much in the way Bruce Arians was moved from being the head coach to being a fucking executive of some kind with Tampa Bay. 3rd and 8 near midfield. False start, but really, I'm about to say you're not going to blow that dead, and it would have been a first down to Metcalf, who was in front of Treverius Ward, but it's false start. Hey, they got 12'd by their own 12s.
Looked like Bosa started to move and maybe had a chance to get him over. Lockett ends up moving. They continue to be behind the sticks on these 3rd downs. They're 0 for 4 on the night.
Already now 3rd down and 13 for whatever Shane Waldron pulls on this play.
Yeah, Derek Carr's going to go to Denver next year. Actually, no. I think they'll give Russell another year
Smith stepping up.
with a different coach and coordinator. Gino going to run for it. First down. 15 yards. And takes a hit out of bounds. That should be a foul. And there's no flag. It's close. I think Hufanga tackled him out of bounds. Geno Smith is not going to let the Seahawks season die quietly. They still got a shot at playoffs. They're in that big dick-waving prick fight with the Giants and the Commanders. The battle for relevance in the mid-pack NFC. And, yeah, that should have been a penalty. 15 yards added to the end of the run. I can't believe that's not a foul.
That's why I think they thought they'd get the 15 yards. And they didn't.
All right, they're knocking on the door of scoring range. What can they do? A good 5-yard run.
Gain of 5. Terry, what'd you think on that last play?
Al, the tackle starts inbounds. It's all one action. The momentum takes them into the sideline.
This
It's
shit
not a
still
foul
will not
for
update.
unnecessary roughness.
What is the fucking deal, ESPN? Like,
Starts
you're
inbounds,
pissing me off here.
finishes it out of bounds. For all the world, of course, it looks like a flag, and then the whole bench jumps up, and the crowd wants it. Nothing. 2nd and 5.
Noah Fant. Denver fans know him well. First down. Had Noah Fant on my fantasy team once. He was good, but he would disappoint most weeks because the Broncos had shitty quarterbacks.
The Seahawks giving the 49ers some of their own medicine, moving Fant in motion. Just by moving him, he created a little bit of space. And Al Shire, the linebacker, trying to adjust, but he gets behind the receiver. He's got that space to work, and he's got wide receiver skills as a big tight end.
Hood, hood. He sounds like the NFL blitz guy. Metcalf fire. That's a face mask on Fred Warner, but it didn't get called. He had his hands all up in Metcalf's face. Looked like to me. I'm seeing a lot of things that look like fouls to me, but mysteriously are not being called such.
Every single route, making him work to get open. I mean, this is about a
Seahawks,
I haven't seen a
Seahawks.
play yet that the Seahawks have run where 7 and White is it right in the face, pressing DK Metcalf to affect the timing
I can't help but shit on the I don't shit on teams that I hate. I shit on bad teams that I don't like watching because they're bad and I want them to be better. Gino over the middle. Oh! Fucking great value. Troy Polamalu knocked that ball out of the hands of the tight end, or knocked it away before it could get to him. Gino made a great attempt there at that, laying that over the top. When I talk shit about a team, it's because I want them to be better. And if the Broncos were good, I'd be talking how much I like them. Like, I'm so high on the 49ers right now. The 49ers and the Eagles and the Bengals in the AFC. I'm just like, yes, kick ass. But when the Bengals sucked, I would be the first to let you know about it and dogpile on them for being shitty. Well, the reasons they'd be shitty. You know, whether it's front office or coaching like it is with the Denver Broncos. Fourth down, take your field goal. The Seahawks have a chance to get on the board here. Late in the half.
There's Armstead with another move. You know, you see the twists, and here he's going to work around again. Force that offensive line to have to communicate, and it's another time where Seattle up front not able to adjust to one of the twists up front.
Jason Myers, 24 of 25 field goal attempts. This is a 38-yarder. Dixon puts it down.
It's good. 7-3. Not that you could see that on my fucking ESPN. I'm going to do NFL.com's. NFL.com has one of these. I stopped using NFL.com because every time I would do it, the website would crash after a few minutes. So I started switching to ESPN. Do I think the Eagles can go all the way? 100%. I think their biggest threat's the 49ers. I think it's 49ers or Eagles. 49ers or Eagles all the way. But what about the Cowboys? No. Cowboys are just as talented, but Mike McCarthy's the coach. Dak Prescott's a turnover magnet, and their number one receiver is CeeDee Lamb, who takes weeks off. CD, the friendly ghost. They used to be Amari Cooper, the friendly ghost. It's like whoever the number one receiver is for the Cowboys just disappears for weeks at a time. I think this looks shittier, but maybe it's something to show on the fucking screen. Yeah, something to show on the screen. Peter, thank you for reminding me about the Broncos' 60-yard field goal attempt against Seattle back in the first week. Go back and look up my live stream from that game. I streamed during that game. And I went, what? I said, they're kicking the field goal? And then go back and watch the Manning cast and compare it to my reaction. We had the same fucking reaction. My favorite Manning cast moment so far this year was Monday night during the Arizona-New England game when Peyton's like, all right, E, I think you settle down here, you take your points, you get your field goal, and then it's like New England snaps the ball, botched handoff, fumble, and Peyton Manning just jumps up out of his chair in disgust, even though the Patriots recovered the fumble. He was like, God. I love when you can see Peyton slipping into it, like vicariously living through the quarterback he's watching, like, what if I was in that position and that bullshit happened? That's the great thing about the Manning cast. And then you got Eli going, yeah, Peyton, I think this happened. And then Peyton's the one giving you the fucking insight. Man, I wish I had more than Pizza Hut breadsticks, but we only brought 2 home because I ate the rest when we were there. I love the old school Pizza Hut logo on the box. I forgot that Pizza Hut went back to their old logo. I care about shit like that because I'm a fucking nerd.
So he's got these numbers.
Branding, it's important.
20 or 21, that much football.
Manning cast is good TV, but I don't watch it on my live streams. I did that some last year, but I don't know why. I like hearing Joe and Troy's calls when I'm not talking over them, you know.
He credits running backs coach Anthony Lynn and veteran assistant Bobby Turner with helping him pick up the playbook as quickly as he did.
Yeah, Anthony Lynn, the former head coach of the start. Speaking of not having time to say goodbye to your teammates, how about Baker Mayfield last week?
Old Janikowski, that motherfucker could kick through a concrete wall from 70 yards back at Mile High.
San Francisco on a Thursday and played that week. And since that game, they've won
7-3 San Francisco. It's a competitive game. Seattle's defense is grinding, keeping the score down, giving their team a chance. And Gino made some nice plays in that last drive. And Purdy with a dime! Wrestled away from Kittle by the defender. That was a dime, though. Purdy throws with such poise and confidence. You just watch him in the pocket, and it'll tell you all you need to know. Watch a quarterback, their footwork, and how they are in the pocket. Purdy doesn't flinch. He doesn't get happy feet. He knows he's got a good offensive line. He can check it down to McCaffrey or Debo if Debo was playing. Dude's got the world by the balls right now. He's on a team that's going to clinch playoffs if they win tonight, and he's the fucking quarterback. Loaded, ready to go. Didn't even have to play a full season, so he's fresh as a daisy. Offsides on Bruce Irvin. They call it this time, and they let the play run. Purdy runs for about 6, but I think they'll take the 5 and keep it first down. Or keep it second down, excuse me.
Sure looked like Bruce Irvin got an early start there.
Look, this shit's not updating either.
Offside. Defense number 27 lined up in the
I don't understand.
Still second down.
This time they called it on Woolman.
This fucking thing's not updating either.
Yeah, he's trying to jam.
How do I get this to update?
Across the line of scrimmage. What a year he's had, right? You got Kobe Bryant as a rookie, Woolen as a rookie. There he is to the right. Well across the line of scrimmage.
I don't understand. Is there like a fucking problem here? Do I need to switch to Firefox? I'm trying everything here to try to get us a drive chart to look at.
Ran down to say, what was that called about? Second down and 5.
Run it with McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Gonna be third and about a yard and a half.
He'll be stopped about a yard and a half shot. So what the thing was, Woolen had been lined up in the neutral zone. Of course, that creates it. But we're talking about Irvin. Irvin loves to get.
Watch it not update after this play.
There as well.
I know you love watching this rookie. I mean, we were talking about with Sherm about
Shakaroni.
and how effective he's been. It's just rare to see a corner in the NFL.
3rd and 1. Will the NFL.com thing update? Probably not.
After what Richard Sherman did.
6 picks this season.
And run it with McCaffrey. First down.
On 3rd and short, that's a first down for McCaffrey. Up to the
And look, the shit's not updating.
with 3:20 left.
Why is it not updating? Fuck you. Where's Firefox? I never use it, but where is it? I really should use Firefox. It's better for performance. Google Chrome's good, but Google Chrome is almost as bad as iTunes with the effect it can have on your computer's performance. Who has the best pizza? Papa John's. Of the big pizza chains, Papa John's.
To the outside.
McCaffrey slipping through.
Short game.
Hey, NFL. Is this shit going to update, or am I just jacking off here?
Coordinator Clint Hurt been around a long time as an assistant coach. So you've got a new offensive coordinator, a new defensive coordinator. New
Firefox, can you help me out?
Aldrin here last year had been on the staff.
I just had pizza, and I'm all ready to have more pizza. How about that? Screen! And it goes for a loss.
36-yard line.
And this isn't updating either.
Makes the stop there. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 11 when we come back.
I don't understand why this doesn't update automatically like it usually does. It's making my stream suck. I mean, as if it could suck any worse. It's sucking pretty bad. Like, I have to hit refresh just to get it to fucking update. Which defeats the fucking purpose of having this thing on. I mean, not put it in full screen, even though that looks stupid to not have it in full screen. You know what sucks? I have this pair of headphones, and they kind of suck, but they've held together pretty well. And they're the only pair of headphones I have that were long enough to play these drums with, because the geniuses that designed this drum module, the fucking plug-in is on the top, and you've got to run it from the top, under the module, under the drums, to you. And, like, all my other headphones are too short, but I had this one pair that's long enough. And then today I go to hook the shit up, and it just goes, and it pops. The little volume control thing in the middle of the wire, it fell off. And I was like, and then as soon as that happened, the left ear stopped working. So I had to run to the store, buy some headphones, and then these headphones were not even, they were barely longer than my other ones that were already too short. But I played with them anyway. So tomorrow, got to get more fucking headphones. And they've got to be like 6 feet long. So I can play comfortably. I'm also struggling with the height of my hi-hat and the position of the hi-hat. I think I know how to fix it though. But I'll have to do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll definitely have to fix it. But I see what I need to fix. The hi-hat's it's in the right position, but I don't know, I can't describe it. You have to see it for me to make it make sense. But that's a project for tomorrow. 3rd and 11. They go empty. Purdy with a dial, man. It hit Quandre Diggs right in the chest, but it got dropped. Remember when I said Purdy's fearless and throws with confidence, and I said it might come back to bite him? It should have there. He got lucky. But he is not afraid to make any throw. He's not like most backups who come in, dink and dunk, try to play it safe, look like a deer in headlights. Nah, he's in there slinging that shit, but that was a bad read, bad idea, but it's dropped. Diggs, what the fuck? Look at Richard Sherman.
Richard saying, he can't do that.
Niners get away with it and punt.
Catch call for made at the 19-yard line by Tyler Lockett. Holiday cheer included with Prime, now streaming brand new movies.
Like, now that I've thought about this, I want to fix this now. I'm not gonna, but I'm looking at it right now. Like, what do I need to do to fix this? And I'm like, oh, I know what I need to do. I see exactly what I need to do, and it's a simple fix, and it will change life for me. I was wondering, like, why am I having such a hard time doing fucking, hits on the, not hits on the hi-hat, but like going from the hi-hat to the snare with at least one stick. I don't know. I can fix it later. Not tonight. That's something to do tomorrow. If I start fucking with it, I'll be up all night and I have to work in the morning. Lockett for a gain of 7. God, where'd the time go? We're at 1:41 to go in the half. And counting. I think I'm definitely a hobby drummer. I don't know if I have it in me to be a legitimate drummer or even a good one. But it's a fun little hobby. Better be. It costs $342 goddamn dollars. The shit's still not fucking updating, and I don't know how to get it to do it. They go draw here. A draw against the 49ers in a 2-minute drill. They've got all 3 timeouts, but Seahawks are being really conservative here. That draw tells me they're fucking scared. Or if not scared.
2nd and 6.
What the fuck am I doing? Oh, fumble! Going the other way. What a bounce. 1st and goal, 49ers at the 6. That was just enough to be a catch and fumble.
At the 1-yard line.
This could be another one of those kind of plays where Ward hits him, And then Greenlaw again with a big play against his Seahawk offense.
That was a catch. He took like 2 or 3 steps. Big hit. Fall. It's like me playing Madden. I just hit stick constantly and force fumbles. That's exactly what I do in Madden. Me and Dylan were so fucking good at that. We literally can't touch each other. We played 1 game against each other. We made it to the Super Bowl in our franchise mode. And almost every time we touched each other, fumble, fumble, fumble. I just got lucky and recovered all of his. Most of the time, I called all my plays to run towards either sideline and get the fuck out of bounds or slide down before he could hit me. But that's a big moment there. Seattle defense has to make a big stand here against a fearless quarterback and a monster run game. And McCaffrey shifting through at the 1, just short of the goal line.
Second down and goal. And the 49ers, who deferred winning the opening toss, have a chance for that old 2-for-1 here.
It'd be neat to have people to jam with, but I'm not good enough to jam with anybody. I'm literally not good enough to jam with anybody right now.
Back to the Greenlaw play.
Be right back.
We talked all night about the linebacker play and how quickly they close in on throws in front of him. Fred Warner gets most of the attention, but Dre Greenlaw is just as effective. If they're not able to make the play coverage, they're able to close in on it, and they come in with bad intentions and jar that ball loose. And the way they swarm to the ball, when the ball's on the ground, one of the white jerseys is going to pick it up.
Second and goal inside the 1, and McCaffrey finishes the job. Touchdown. I smell playoffs, San Francisco.
So the killer fumble leads to a touchdown, and as we say, they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
Right now, I've got to play in the privacy of my own home, and thank God only I can hear what I'm playing. Because that makes me fearless and willing to just try to play anything, which I think will make me be good.
A guy that's going to come up short with the ball at the 1-yard line between the surge and then his vision.
And it's been so long since I played drums, and I never got to play regularly. That's why I never got that good at it. I was better than I am now, but I never got that good because I never could play regularly. It is so fucking hard to. It's way more fun to play along with music that you're listening to, but it's so fucking hard. Because you're not setting the tempo. The drummer's supposed. I mean, you guys, you're a fucking drummer. You know this. The drummer's the one who sets the fucking tempo. Everybody's following him. But when you're playing along with a song, that tempo's already set. And I had a Kiss soundboard recording from Japan in 2019, and it's a really good recording because it's got all the click track shit in it too, and it made it really easier to play along to and shit. But I kept getting ahead of Eric. Eric's singer is like a fucking metronome anyway, and he's playing with that fucking click that Kiss uses now. For the longest time, Kiss was a band, they never used clicks or anything like that. They played straight live because the Eric singer is so fucking good. But now they have click, and he's like a fucking metronome, and I kept getting slightly ahead. And I'm like, God damn it. It was fun. I nailed a couple of songs, like... it's the End of the Road tour. It's a recording from Japan in 2019. I nailed Detroit Rock City, 100,000 Years, Cold Gin, Calling Dr. Love, and God of Thunder. Like, I nailed those. And there might have been another song here and there that I was decent at. But Deuce, and I'm like, dude, I'm going to kick ass on Deuce. I kept getting way ahead. I'm too fast.
10-yard line.
So I struggle to play along. I've got to be the one set, and I'm sure my tempo's all over the fucking place. But I feel like I'm playing consistent when I hear the song. When I turned the shit off earlier and just started playing by myself, and basically listening to the song in my head, and I felt way more comfortable.
And the Niners are able to capitalize. What a swing and a difference here at the end of this first half.
And how deflating if you're on the other end of it. From the 30.
Oh, Gino. He barely got that one away. Oh, Metcalf. Mossed him. But are they going to get offensive pass interference?
One official saying incomplete. There's a flag down at the 45.
We got a ref saying incomplete. We got a ref throwing a flag.
Alex Stepp's going to tell us.
Offensive pass interference. Deuce is fun, but I played a little faster than Eric Singer. Not much faster, but I played a little faster.
Once he got into the air, before he goes into the air, see, like pulled on it. That's what I think, and I think that's what the officials must have seen.
I love the way Eric plays God of Thunder. I can play that perfectly. It just suits me.
To get up and over Ward.
That's Metcalf's third offensive pass interference.
I amazed myself on Detroit Rock City and 100,000 Years. I'm like, damn, I can actually play the main rhythm of the song. That kick pattern and snare in Detroit Rock City and 100,000 Years. They're very similar.
Keep everything in front of them, which is their
same sort of principle.
That's who they are. Prevent the big play and then rally to the football in front of them.
Seattle's trying to drive here with 26 seconds of 2 timeouts. You have to take a timeout there. 21 seconds. And I put 23 on the clock. Dude, I don't know why ESPN, it's not updating. ESPN's not updating. NFL's not updating. Why is it not?
I mean, every single play, these two have been
it's fucking irritating me.
And welcoming the challenge. It's been a physical battle, especially in coverage. Officials are letting them play, with the exception of Metcalf grabbing the jersey. But, man, I think D'Amico Ryans must have said to Javarius Ward, this is why we brought you here. You're a difference maker. We have now a corner. You go take 14 and shut him down tonight.
And that's
I wish I could take like a snippet or two of some songs that I know how to play halfway
third down and 4.
And let you hear those, but I don't know how to record. I don't have any way to record this, and it's all through headphones.
We set the clock at 25 seconds.
3rd and 4. Checks it down. Call timeout, San Francisco. Call timeout. They got a punt. There you go. Be aggressive. Try to bust a return here. Something aggressive. Playoff berth on the line here for the 49ers. They're probably going to make the playoffs anyway, but you can clinch that shit tonight.
Yourself in a box there right now. It's 4th down. You can't go for it. You don't make it. Field goal.
Parasite. Oh, dude, I tried playing Parasite. And obviously there's like bits and pieces of that song, like sections I can play, but man, that song is fucking tricky. When I played Parasite, and I thought of this before because I'm a diehard Kiss fan, so I know this kind of thing. It's like, why didn't Kiss play Parasite on the reunion tour? Answer, because Peter Criss couldn't fucking play it. Peter Criss could not play Parasite in 1996 after his skills had deteriorated. Like, that's why they didn't play it. And in that moment, when I was sitting here fucking around, I was like, I'm going to try Parasite now. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking hard. I can sit here and fucking drum it in my head and air drum it right now, and it sounds halfway decent, but in action, I was terrible. Just learned the Aerosmith version of the Spider-Man thing.
Field goal return in the game.
I played a little bit of Guns N' Roses, very sloppily, I might add. I played It's So Easy. I did It's So Easy and Mr. Brownstone. Once I got off my fucking... I swear, dude, I could just sit here and play Kiss or Metallica. Or what little bit of Metallica... What Metallica you can play with a single kick. Or just bullshit my way through it on the single kick because I love the song. Like The Shortest Straw and Disposable Heroes, which I played earlier. So once I got off that, I'm like, ooh, Black Sabbath. And I would like play little parts of Black Sabbath songs and Guns N' Roses. Then I got into some Megadeth shit. But obviously there's very little Megadeth you can play. Single kick. And even if I had a double kick, there's very little Megadeth I could play anyway. Sweating Bullets is fun. I mean, that's the first fucking Megadeth song I started playing. I can play Sweating Bullets. Really wish I had 2 crash cymbals, though, because I keep having to come back to my left and hit the fucking crash, and that is just fucking me up. I wish I could jerry rig it and move that fucking crash over to the right side above the ride instead of having to come back to the fucking left and hit that damn crash symbol. Now that we're dead. Dude, I played that. It's funny you mentioned Now That We're Dead. I played that shit. I was like, yeah, I can play that. Yeah, I nailed it. I can play the fuck out of that. I started, when I got home, the first thing I did, I turned on a Metallica show from last year when they were playing the Black Album from, or end to beginning. They played the Black Album in reverse. And I turned that on and was playing with that. And I was actually doing a lot better job on that. Like, I wasn't getting ahead or falling behind on that like I was with Eric Singer's fucking wild ass. I was like, okay. So something about that I was having an easier time staying with. And I usually struggle to not go too fast, but you know, those Black Album songs, most of them are very laid back, and I was actually staying with them. I played Struggle Within, My Friend in Misery. I did really good on My Friend in Misery and The God That Failed. I was really good on those. And Nothing Else Matters is fucking easy. Don't Tread on Me is fun. I did play that. I think I stopped at Don't Tread on Me. Actually, I skipped Through the Never because I'm like, I can't fucking play Through the Never. Too much thinking for me. Uh-oh. Fast song. Can't play it, even though I was playing Shortest Straw and Disposable. War Machine. War Machine's fun. Harder than I thought it would be, but it's fun. Said none of this shit I can play that great, but I can get through it. Anybody who'd be trying to jam with me would just be frustrated. I do have a pair of speakers I could plug that fucker into. That might be a good idea. Just to be able to record something, because my friends are like, I want to hear you, and I'm like, I know a couple of parts of songs. I'll fucking.
They're going to take advantage of it. And this defense, Quandre Diggs is a captain, a big-time playmaker for this defense. This would have turned the game around, but you miss it. And
hey, at least at halftime, I don't have to worry about this stupid shit not refreshing itself. Is there like a setting that got fucked with?
And it hurts. It hurts because this defense smells blood in the water. They smell it. They're getting their hands on footballs. They're forcing fumbles. They're pressuring. They're hitting everything moving.
Settings.
Every time you look up, Talanoa Hufanga, bomb. Like you look up, they're hitting the quarterback. They're making these guys good.
Accessibility.
Of course, Nicholas John Bosa is going to be back there. They're going to be causing chaos. But then you see people close it. And you know what happened? The ball hits the ground. Playmakers make plays. They pick it up. The game's turned around.
Okay.
Yeah, this defense,
thought maybe a setting got changed or something.
Defense, the speed that they're able
this
to
shit's
get
annoying.
after the ball. Can you see me now? Am I good? But I'll tell you what I've been impressed with is Travarius Moore. Okay, I watched him a lot when he was in
I hope it
Kansas
doesn't
City.
stay that fucking way because we're streaming Sunday. Speaking of which, well, never mind. I'm on Amazon Prime. I was going to look over at my cable and skip ahead through the guide to Sunday to see what games I'm getting here. But if I turn off Amazon Prime and turn it back on, I'm afraid it won't work. And right now it's been working very well. I don't want to piss off the fucking Bezos gods. Tomorrow I got to start jamming on some Alice Cooper. Got to learn that $1 Billion Babies intro. See, it's so easy to hum it, and the execution is the hard part. Do 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 do. I don't know why I muted the halftime show.
Converted on my team too many times. You see him, he always wants to draw that one up. That's a Shanahan favorite. But yeah, you look
throw
at
this fucking Pizza Hut box away. I'll be right back.
Seattle's missed opportunities. I thought they really, for what they were facing, battled, fought hard with some penalties on third downs, and then also that opportunity there at the end, dropping a pick.
Right,
you had your chance to change the half right there. That was your chance.
And Gino said he's going to come in and play it safe. He's played it safe. He's only got 8 yards on 20. Let's open it up a little bit.
All right, it's the Mercedes-Benz halftime show. You want to roll my Mercedes? Turn around, stick it out. That's what Sir Mix-a-Lot says anyways. Seattle native, Grammy Award winner and hip-hop icon Sir Mix
Got Sir Mix-a-Lot doing Jump On It at halftime. Will Smith gonna slap somebody. I think of Jump On It. I think of that episode of The Fresh Prince. Oh, I stretched my legs because I was sitting down for hours earlier. You hear this? Yeah. That's all anybody would hear if they came in here. You know, even with the towels over the kick pad, and it helped mute the sound when I was fucking doing Metallica shit, I was like, oh god, I know this is probably still loud because I'm really kicking the fuck out of this thing now. Dude, Welcome to My Nightmare would be a good album. You know what really sucks? I don't have a fucking cowbell. I don't have a fucking cowbell. I have a snare, 2 toms, a floor tom, a crash, a ride, and a hi-hat. That's what I got. I don't have a fucking cowbell. I got a fever. And the only prescription is any cowbell because I don't fucking have one. Play Rockarola by Judas Priest if I had a cowbell. Nah. I like how I'm talking like I can play anything. You know, I've come to the conclusion that I'm getting all the cool shit that nobody bothered to get me when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with drums. Nobody thought I might want to learn how. Nobody bought me anything to play. Even though drums are loud and annoying, so it's kind of impractical, but we could have figured something out for me to have somewhere to go to play some fucking drums. They didn't want to get me lessons, but I don't think you need. You can teach yourself, you know? Like, you see all these fucking kids. There's like 6-year-old drummers on YouTube that kick ass. And it's like, I know they didn't take fucking lessons. When you're a kid, you can just absorb that shit. That's when I really should have fucking been able to play and learn drums, is when I was a little kid. Because kids, you just absorb that fucking information and it lives in you. Like, it stays with you. Shit you learned as a kid is different. It's hard to learn shit when you're older. That's why I couldn't even begin to play guitar worth the fuck. Guitar is like a language that I completely understand but can't speak. That's how I describe guitar to me. Oh, I know all about it. I know what it takes. I know what makes it work, blah, blah, blah. I can't speak the language because I can't fucking play. You know, to assign a cowbell to the rim of a tom. They're not dual zone, unfortunately. I was reading about these when I bought this. It's not dual zone, but fuck, I want a cowbell. Maybe get a real cowbell and just hang it on there. That'll make everybody in the house happy. Dunk, 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 dunk. That's all they can hear from the next room. They hear a little bit of kick drum and dunk. I'm sitting here wanting to play again. Tomorrow. You know, I almost skipped work today because I couldn't sleep last night, and I think I didn't fall asleep till like 1:30, and then I woke up at like 6:55, right before 7. My alarm is at 7:30. I woke up like right before 7. I was like, I gotta get up. I can play some before work. So I quickly got dressed and then set the fucking drums down and started playing for a while before I had to go. And part of me was like, I should stay home and play. But then I'm like, you spent $342 fucking dollars. What are you doing? Go make more money. Oh, Todd, I haven't even begun to play Motley Crue. I wonder if I can play some Motley Crue. I love Tommy Lee. Basic drummer as fuck, but showy too. I love the way Tommy plays. Now I'm thinking about Looks That Kill. I got drums sitting right here. I want to try to play Looks That Kill, but when I don't play the drums, I move them over to a corner and I set the kick pad and hi-hat pedal and the kick pedal in the closet, and I move the drums kind of out of the way. So I'm not going to go through the fucking dog and pony show of setting these fuckers up again, because I'm sitting, the chair I stream in sits where the drums sit when I want to play them. And we're sitting here watching football anyway. 14-3 at the half. One thing I should do. I'm looking at adjustments I can make to these tomorrow. Took me forever to get the height that was best for me on the crash, and it's kind of low. Fucked around with the hi-hat over and over, and I'm about to fuck with it some more tomorrow because I see exactly what I want to do. But it's a problem for tomorrow. Double bass for Red Hot. See, I can play double bass. That's just a simple pattern. I can play that. Now, putting it together with the rest of the song, that's another story, but... You know what I loved about playing Metallica stuff? Is there's a lot of open hi-hat. Closed hi-hat is fine, but it's just way easier to just fucking flail on that hi-hat and not worry about hitting the fucking pedal or anything. Open hi-hat's way more fun. It's like, oh yeah, there's always open hi-hat on Metallica songs because Lars has always got his foot ready for the fucking double kick, which I don't have. Open hi-hat for the win. I'll be right back. Actually, I want to wait till that music stops. Then I'll be right back.
At the half,
All right.
14-3, San Francisco looking for their 7th straight win. Purdy started the game 11 for 11. He is now 12 of 16 for 96 yards. The Hawks only 3.6 yards per play tonight, averaging 6 yards per play through the first 14 weeks. Niners 11 straight games, now scoring 10 or more points in the first half. The standings again, San Francisco clinches the NFC West. That, of course, guarantees you at least one home game. Seattle just they're hanging in right now. They're out of playoff position, but obviously a big game for them tonight. Huge game.
Yeah, huge game and a big start to this second half for Pete Carroll and the Seahawks and his defense. See if they can get the Niners off the field.
From the 2-yard line, McLeod. Past the 30. Take it down at the 40-yard
I just barely missed that really good kick return.
Moments ago, Kaylee with Pete Carroll.
Coach, what does your offense need to do to find some rhythm?
Pete, can you tell me why ESPN.com's not refreshing on its own?
Better balance early down so that we can get a better third down situation. We won a 7 in the first half.
You told us that you needed to win games like this to have a successful season. What did you tell your team at the half?
This game is ready to be won. We got to go out there and do it. It's going to take us a little bit. We just got to one series at a time. Great focus and finish this thing off. Get a great win here.
So true. They are 1 of 7 on third down. So the Niners start here from the 41-yard line.
49ers can pull away.
McCaffrey.
And I can go to bed early later if it gets really out of hand, which I really need to do.
Jefferson makes the tackle there. McCaffrey now 14 carries for 62 on the ground.
Love Pete Carroll's optimism, right? I mean, he's down 14-3. We're right where we want. This is where we want. This is what we worked for. This is our opportunity.
He's 71. They say 70 is the new 60, which you don't believe to begin with. For him, 70 is like the new 30.
I was going to say, he's 71 going on 40.
Right. Tons of energy. A lot of fun to watch. 2nd down and 5 from the 46-yard line.
Purdy's not scared. Going up top. Oh, Kittle's wide open. Wide open. He's got to beat Diggs. Makes a man miss. Touchdown, 49ers. Had it. Diggs missed that tackle. Kittle's more elusive than you realize. God, he was so open. He looked like Austin Hooper on the 2016 Falcons, just wide open.
He looks to the right. He wants to go to the slant. Wosu drops, so he comes back.
That defenses have got to stop doing that now because it's happening a couple of times with Brock Purdy. They think Purdy's going to take the check down. So they all look to the flat. They look where McCaffrey or the fullback is at. And Purdy's going to throw that shit over your head. Let me refresh so the fucking score will actually change on my drive chart.
And it's 21-3.
Or will it?
Purdy with 2 touchdown passes tonight.
How many times do I have to refresh to get the fucking score right? It's 21-3. San Francisco 49ers. But it will not give me the extra point on this thing. Don't worry, ESPN. I'll do your job for you. I'll click the fucking refresh button over and over. Yeah, Todd, I thought of that yesterday. I wish I'd mentioned that on stream. I would have sounded smart like you did just now. A quarterback like this coming in this late in the year that there's virtually no real tape on. What, he played like in the preseason, fourth quarter of preseason games? There is no fucking tape on this guy. Late in the year. You see it over and over. A quarterback comes in, and it's, you almost have to like temper your expectations, because a guy will come in and have like 2, maybe 4 monster games. Like, oh my God, this guy's incredible. He's a star. He's the future. He's the greatest quarterback ever. And then you come into like his second season, and it's like, man, he kind of fucking sucks now. What the fuck happened? This guy's a fucking bum. It's like, yeah, they've got tape on him now. And everything that he does. Everything. Every little idiosyncrasy or tendency, they've got tape on it. They study that shit. So that's the reason some guys just have these amazing rookie, like Cam Newton in his rookie year. Incredible. And he had great years after that, but not as a passer. He had good years as a passer combined with his incredible running ability and how insane he was on short yardage and in the red zone, because he was like fucking 8 feet tall. But as a passer, he was never as strong as he was in his rookie season.
Talk all sports all day. Only on Prime Video.
So Brock Purdy, you got like a 8-game window, hopefully, to take advantage of this, even though there's going to be tape on him over the next couple of weeks and through the playoffs. 21-3. Ooh, don't get up 28-3. Kyle Shanahan's your head coach. That's the magic number.
Back we go to the touchdown.
They're trying to figure out, okay, Kittle gets open. You got Irvin right here who rides him for a little bit, and then the middle linebacker, I think Jordan Brooks. Everybody else is playing man-to-man. Woolen's playing man, Neal's playing man, and the linebacker doesn't run with George Kittle. So a mix-up in coverage.
That was a pretty weak tackle attempt by Diggs there. He went low, but it's like...
Working from his right, coming all the way back to see that breakdown and capitalizing on it. Kid plays with boys, man.
Complimentary football. 49ers are just clicking in all phases. Special teams, defense, offense.
Start this drive through the Hawks with a 4-yard gain by Walker.
I think that's the thing everybody wanted to see with this 49ers offense on the road in this environment, a chance to clinch the division. Tough defense, tough atmosphere, rival game. How would this quarterback react? And so far, in this offense, he doesn't.
I don't think nothing shakes Brock Purdy.
And
big cock Brock. You had big dick Nick Foles. You got big cock Brock Purdy.
Run out of bounds after a short gain there is Noah Fant.
Noah Fant, no stranger to catching checkdowns after starting his career with the Denver Broncos. He catches plenty here too.
The way these guys run to the ball.
Tonight, Seattle's run 34 plays for only 118. Take a look at that. In the second half, 14 points allowed in 6 games. All wins. 3rd and 8.
God, the 49ers send the house. Oh, hit as he throws. Oh, intercepted. Game over. Oh, God. Goodwin's going to run him down. Marquise Goodwin. Nope. Touchdown 49ers. There is a flag. I think it was after the interception, though.
Smith hit as he threw it. They celebrate, but it's all about the call from Alex Kemp.
Bosa got to him.
Roughing the passer. You put. Never mind. The picture of Allison Dolly is amazing. Absolutely. I saw that
He got
this
through
morning. It
Charles
was like,
Cross,
oh, man.
the rookie left tackle who's done a really good
Speaking of,
job.
oh, man, rough in the pass. Show me.
You always know that Bosa, whether he's going to work around you, he's a technician. Works with the hands. This time it's power. And I think it's the way he
Body weight. Oh, it's not roughing the passer. It's football.
This Niners defense
Oh, you can't put your body weight on your quarterback. You got to fight gravity and make sure you don't land on him as you tackle him.
But yeah, finishing it right there to the ground is why he got.
That's so fucking weak.
That's 4
Should be 28-3 right now, which would probably be worse for the 49ers. Like I said, you got Kyle Shanahan calling your plays. You don't want him to get a 28-3 lead. There you go. Hit him again. Never mind. Gino avoids the pressure. Wide open. Lockett. First down. Flag in the secondary. God damn it. This game should be over. I mean, I want a close game, but all things fair, this should be done 28-3. Illegal contact on the 49ers. Yeah, pile it on. Can't let somebody clinch a playoff berth and have me go to bed early in peace, can we?
T.Y. McGill, as soon as the ball is snapped, look how quickly he's in. They're just step up, use his leg strength to pull out of that potential. And then keeps his
Pull out.
downfield.
He said pull out. I could watch an episode of The Walking Dead and then fall asleep. I didn't watch any Walking Dead yesterday like I've been doing because I played drums.
Against Carolina, came back with an ankle. 8 carries for him for only 22
See the
yards.
Tuck rule, no call on Matty Ice at the end of the Cowboys game. No, I didn't see that. I stopped watching that when it got up to like 40-19 or something. I know it ended up, what, 54-19?
Here's Metcalf, short gain. Setting up another third down.
I gotta
So
charge my
1 for
phone.
7. Pete talking about it at halftime. Got to convert on third down.
Yeah, and now you're it's third and fourth down. You know, I mean, they're going to start to get into those situations. Metcalf again continues to get into that.
Oh, god damn it. Now my fucking mic doesn't want to plug back in. It's defaulting to the laptop mic. We're back. Sound test. Sound test. It's just a simple sound test. Remember Mallrats? He's not touched. First down, Lockett could have got up and ran. He wasn't touched.
Get in there, gaining 8 yards.
They motion over Goodwin, and it moves the safety that time, Gibson, to be able to create some room to be able to throw right here to Lockett. Good job by Lockett of setting that route up on Jimmy Ward, being patient, and there's the eyes. Works from his left back to his right, and then finds Lockett, and they're able to convert their second of the night on third down.
See the numbers on Smith, who leads the league in completion percentage. He's right up around that figure right now, 19 of 27, is 71% on the year. Going deep into the corner.
Whoa, what a catch.
Making the grab at the 2-yard line.
At the 2. There's another flag.
There's another flag.
Personal foul, fucking your mother. Defense, number 53.
But the Niners are already celebrating, saying it's going to be against Seattle.
Okay, it's on Seattle. Fair enough.
He may have gotten a hold of the pass rush there. Just grabbed on.
Holding. Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Exactly.
And Bucom works outside and then goes to the inside. And that inside move is where the rookie, again, loses leverage and grabs on. What the effort here by Young. Close. That would be one if they would have called that. It definitely had the review or flag out. That was close.
7 infractions against the Islanders. Would have been a 22-yard gain. It's now 1st and 20. Smith to the outside.
It's got to tackle Metcalf. Gets stiff-armed out of his shoes, but luckily a couple of guys were there to clean it up. Fred Warner and Deshaun Gibson. But Fred Warner's going at it with DK. He's trying to press his buttons. And Metcalf has to take it like a bitch because if he gets another unsportsmanlike, he gets thrown out.
He's got to work to get out there in this matchup. I mean, all week
I love the take it like a bitch rule.
Picked 9th overall. He knew when he went to this division, he thought,
you get one unsportsmanlike, you better be a bitch the rest of the game.
Niners, pass rush, Bosa, and now he's had a chance a second time to go up against him. Holding his own for the most part. A good job of working out there to get to him.
2nd and 21.
Bosa!
And
Sack.
goes.
Look at that. He defied gravity and didn't put his weight on him.
Bosa, 15 and a half now of the year.
It's the combination of speed and power from Nick Bosa. We just talked about how he's doing a pretty good job with cross, but it's never ending. See how low he is to the ground? He is so, look how low he is. Maintains his balance and then finishes on the play. It's as good as there is.
3rd and 32.
Of course, with the Chargers.
Wide open, DK Metcalf. Nobody there. Gets him into field goal range. Long field goal range. About a 50, 51-yarder, but damn.
And it's 4th and 19 at the
Surprised they didn't get more out of that. Field goal to try to make it a 2-score game again.
Before the game, he's in the best shape of his life. I asked him, I said, dude, look at you. I mean, sculpted. I said, it's the best.
That pick six getting called back is a goddamn travesty. That was a beautiful play. That was perfect defense.
Away from the game. Like a lot of these guys, the diet.
Good news, Seattle.
Said no carbs.
It's not a 60-yarder. Oh, yeah, that was Denver.
Can't have any pasta, no bread, nothing.
Tough for anybody.
51 yards. Drilled it.
Myers is good.
21-6. Ooh, let me manually refresh.
Third.
Let me manually refresh this. Oh, look, the score still didn't update. I don't know why this fucking is happening, but it's pissing me off. Refs are really bad. I think the refs are better than they've been in years past, but there's certainly been a lot of dumb moments. What, I got to refresh for every fucking play they ran? You going to put that fucking number 6 up on the screen for Seattle, or do I really have to keep fucking doing this? I'm either going to get carpal tunnel or plantar fasciitis from playing drums. Place your bets. What's going to happen first? Foot injury or arms? The trickle-down effect of having these fucking towels on the kick pad. Well, look, the score's accurate. Like I said, Saturday, I know I'm streaming the Bills and the Dolphins. I might stream the Browns and the Ravens. No promises. I doubt I stream it, honestly. Bills, Dolphins should just be the one game I stream. Just chill and watch the other two. Because Vikings, Colts, Browns, Ravens, but less of a if Lamar Jackson plays. I don't know if he's gonna. But Bills, Dolphins, yeah, I'm streaming the fuck out of that.
And Richard had, as a rookie in 2011, 4. And of course, he ran
The Dolphins won their Super Bowl back in September when they got lucky and barely beat the Bills in a game they should have lost.
from the goal line. Ray McLeod.
Cloud took a hell of a hit and hung on to the ball there.
9-yard line. It's funny, a guy that fast, that big, that range, he lasted to the 5th round.
That's what I was going to say. Is he, even with that 4.26, he still went in the 5th round. I think a lot of it had to do with how raw he is. He just went through what he experienced, and he told us, man, I played offense my whole life. I didn't move to corner until I was my junior year in college, and so it's new for me, and I think he's learning. That you imagine where he'll be in 3 years or 4 years.
Spider-Man free on PS Premium. I don't know if it is or not, Todd. I haven't looked. It might be. McCaffrey gaining on.
Woolen's numbers this season: 6 picks, 9.
I will try to play some Spider-Man tomorrow if I can pull myself off those fucking drums for a while.
The receivers too. We're talking about what Schneider's done. Meanwhile, they had the picks from Denver. Last year, they got Denver's first and second round choices in the next draft. And right now, if the season ended today, they'd have the second pick in the draft. That would be Denver's pick. 2nd and 1. McCaffrey.
Not much there. 3rd and inches.
Spotted close to a first down.
We're talking about Woolen because he has all the interceptions this year, leads all the corners.
Okay, so there's Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man Miles Morales was a spin-off game. They're basically the same game. But, okay, if they're free, I highly recommend them. See, I've been playing the fuck out of Spider-Man.
Had enough for the first down, ball at the 39-yard line, 6:47. Jordan Mason comes into the game, rookie running back out of Georgia Tech. Saw plenty of action last week.
They gave the Niners the first down. I thought that was short.
First time anybody's carried the ball except McCaffrey and Purdy tonight. 2nd down.
I love the look of this rookie and what he can do at 225 pounds. And you just obviously now at this stage of the season, McCaffrey has settled into this offense, but it sure is nice to have a thumper, kind of a change of pace guy that can help continue to wear down the defense depending on what game they get into down the road. Remember, number 24.
Came in for that one play. McCaffrey comes back in, 2nd down and 9.
Look out, Brock. Sacked. Wow.
Down to the 34-yard line.
Seattle defense makes the play to force a 3rd and long. I don't want Brock Purdy to get hurt. That's why I was like, ah! Like Beavis.
Watch the pressure initially start out here with 10, who's their best edge pressure guy. Able to get away from Aaron Banks, forces him into the pocket, and that's where Jefferson is able to come up with a sack.
3rd and 15. Come up in a tight formation over the middle. That is
check it down to McLeod. He's going to get a first down. On a check down. 3rd and 15. That's brutal. You're not winning this game, Seattle, but you already knew that. Yeah, Marvel Spider-Man Game of the Year is the one I've been playing, Todd. That's the same game.
But here you have Ray McLeod.
And the Game of the Year edition just means it comes with the story DLC. But yep, that's the one.
He's known as a punt returner, kickoff returner. Same thing here. Just dump it to him on 3rd and long and let him outrun.
I've been playing the Spider-Man remastered on PS5. Same game, just remastered. 60 frames per second, 4K, all that good stuff. Brock Purdy trips and falls, gets up, avoids the sack. There's a flag down. Wide open, McLeod, first down. I think the flag is on the offensive line. Remember Peyton Manning did that in that playoff game against Pittsburgh back in 2015? January 2016. Boo. Hey, speaking of free shit on PlayStation Premium, I have NASCAR Heat 5. Where's the 2022 DLC for NASCAR Heat 5? Where the fuck is that? I thought we were getting that. It was promised to us. Where the fuck is it?
Has a lot to do with that.
Of course, and now that he is out, others will have to pick it up. We We saw Kittle make some plays. McCaffrey, obviously. IU has potential. Use check. They can use a lot of guys.
1st and 15. Purdy throws, and that's
And they bounce back from the penalty.
15 yards to Jennings.
Long time-consuming touchdown drive here. Do it for me, San Francisco.
In on the stop, 2nd and 3.
I think it's a combination of John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan finding the right personnel to fit their scheme. But it's also the quarterback understanding the difference between man and zone. When they throw the ball in zone, they try to throw it in an area where the receiver can catch the ball and run after the catch, just using his momentum. Cooper Kupp, the best in the NFL at doing that.
2nd down and 3.
Seattle all over that run.
Defense is right there to stop him. Miles Adams, number 95, grabbing 3rd and 5.
You think about how bad this defense looked last week against Carolina, against the run, especially in the 4th quarter. And you look at the way they play tonight against, I think,
Seeing a lot of hands on hips, though. That Seattle defense is starting to wear down.
McCaffrey. And for the most part, they've held up. Like, if you would have said, hey, you get near the end of the 3rd quarter, and the 49ers have 71 yards rushing, you'd say, oh, you know what?
Game is not over. It's only a 2-score game.
3rd and 5.
Purdy, nobody's open. Coverage sack. Oh, throws it away. 4th down. Punt it away. Pin them deep. You got a phenomenal defense.
4th and 5.
Coverage just locked down on that play for Seattle.
Good job of recognizing routes underneath. Linebackers, you see the rookie Kobe Bryant here underneath.
Kobe.
You got Jordan Brooks who picks up that crosser. So good job of leveraging that potential check down there by Purdy.
Lockett stands back there inside his 10-yard line. Wisnowski.
Say it again, Al Michaels. Wisnowski. What a trick shot on that punt. Ooh! Pinned him at the 3. What a punt. Seattle down by 15. Has to go 97 yards against this defense. Good fucking luck. Every time they go to commercial, I'm going to refresh this fucking thing and update it if it will cooperate. It's mostly cooperating. How about that Falcons-Saints game on Sunday, huh? Huh? I should pick the Saints for my parlay to jinx them so the Falcons will win, right? Because if I bet for the Falcons, they'll lose. But if I bet against them, they win. So we're pulling out all the stops. We got to win out and have Carolina lose 1, but not to Tampa Bay. I need Carolina to beat Tampa Bay, lose 1 game, and Atlanta's got to win out. I already beat Tampa Bay once. Do it again, Carolina. Fuck's sake, but then lose to somebody else, please. Hell, you might need to lose 2 games because the Falcons are so shit. There's no way they beat the Saints. Well, we got Saints, Ravens, can't remember who else, and then Tampa Bay. I can't remember who the other game is.
Trade March 8th. Russell Wilson going to Denver. Along with a 4th round
Russell Wilson went to Denver. How's that working out?
Seahawks got 1st, 2nd, and 5th round picks in 22. 1st and 2nd next year. They got Locke, the backup quarterback. They got Fant. They got Shelby Harris.
Got 2 starters.
2 starters, right? The backup quarterback. Right now, as we said, it would be the number 2 pick overall in the draft. And, of course, the way things are going right now, big advantage to the Seahawks in that field for the moment.
Yeah, for the moment. I think everybody's looked at the experiment in Denver this year, and I think everybody's realized that that's not working out. What's happening?
No shit.
Transition from who they have been.
You guys know it's not working out for Denver.
And these pieces will be a big part as they move forward.
And it's a young team, very much building for the future. They start this drive back at the 4-yard line. And Smith buys some space. So like it. Meanwhile, Russell 3 and 9 in Denver. You got the difference here. Wilson with about a 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio. Gino at 3-to-1, and Gino's rating well above the league.
You hate Al Michaels. Al Michaels is like my favorite.
Second down and 3.
I do like Buck, ironically. I love Joe Buck, ironically. Noah Fant going to the ground, gets the first. So they've dug off the 3-yard line and got a first down.
Have had rookies take the second most snaps.
They are in this game. It's not over yet.
Rookies taking more snaps than these guys.
Regrettably, I must continue to watch.
Both sides of the ball, like you said. You know, in the secondary, I mean, in critical areas, too.
Toss to the right. Got a little help from Noah Fant there to get 4 yards.
You got a running back that's involved. I mean, those are 3 big positions that you'd like to try to hit. And then you look in that secondary with Woolen and Kobe Bryant. Right there, and it's 5 or 6 guys that are able to walk in here and be major contributors. Love how this team's not giving up. You know, they've had a rough month last 4 games. Down 21-6 to me, maybe the best team in the league, one of the best. And they keep fighting.
Here's Walker.
Run up the gut. Okay, 3rd and 3.
To really kind of not be dead in the playoff hunt, but to stay alive, give themselves a decent chance. Right now, a half game out of that last spot. And of all things, they have to go to Kansas City next week. Yikes.
Yeah, not good.
Come home against the Jets and the Rams here in the last 2 games of the season. 3rd and 2. That's Brooks being worked on the sideline. The linebacker.
3rd and 3. Gets away. That's a hold. Good God, he tackled Bosa. First down, but they're okay. Offsetting penalties. Never mind. There's a hold on whoever was blocking Bosa, an obvious hold, and then there's something in the secondary. To advantage Seahawks, they'll get another shot at this 3rd down. They should, anyway. Homeboy just tackled him. Put his body weight on him. But he's not a quarterback, so you can do whatever you want.
It's been a battle. This play is kind of representative of the night.
So they sort out 3 penalties.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's almost 10:30, dickheads. We're 17 seconds away from the 4th quarter. 3 fouls. All by the defense. What? You didn't see that fucking hold?
Holding. Number 7. Illegal use of hands to the face. Number 97.
They called hands to the face on Bosa. Wait, what? What the fuck are they? Okay, maybe he did commit hands, but there's a hold there, okay?
We've been talking about how the rookie's been holding his own, but it's a tough thing to do, and especially when Bosa gets his hands up in your face.
There was hands to the face, but there was holding as well.
I can't remember ever seeing 3 fouls.
3 fouls on the defense on the same play. First down, Seattle.
Jerry's going no.
There's Lockett in space.
Up to the 43-yard line he goes, and that takes us to the end of the quarter.
21-6. Seattle trying to put a drive together.
Every Thursday night.
Cling to hope that they can win the division.
As we go to the 4th.
You know what? Okay, not only do I not have a cowbell, right? I don't have enough toms to do the fucking fill at the end of Making Love on Kiss Alive 2. I am limited, but it's something to play. I can do the little Tom thing at the end of Leper Messiah on Master of Puppets, though. Leper Messiah is probably my favorite Metallica song. You know, it's weird. Most bands I love, I can't pinpoint a favorite song because there's so many. But I think Leper Messiah is my favorite Metallica song. Has everything I love about Metallica in one song. And oh yeah, it's the fourth quarter and my throat's all scratchy. Don't know how I lost my voice. Really don't. But I need another Powerade. So let me go grab one. Fourth quarter.
6 now, Michaelsburg, Curve Street. Kaylee Hartung Whittier looking to Lumen Field. Home of the Seahawks since 2002. It's second down and 2 for Seattle from their own 44-yard line. Walker to the outside. It's around the corner.
Big run.
Nice run. First down.
Oh, those pesky Seahawks, they don't go quietly, do they?
Shoots a gap to the inside, and it
Saw their tough effort against Tampa Bay and Germany.
Recognition of that by Kenneth Walker right there. He's got that lateral quickness, and I'll tell you what, you underestimate his speed. He's got long speed. I mean, he
Hit him with the
bounce
John
it.
Gruden. I
He's
tell you
quick.
what, man.
But if he turns the corner, he can go to the house.
The Hoos. Right, Alex, if you're still here, the Hoos. There's a moose loose about the Hoos. Lockett's going to be the guy on this one. Wow, didn't even look. Tipped up, incomplete. Harmlessly incomplete. Everybody was way down the field. Lucky for Gino.
I think Bosa's starting to figure out the rookie here in this second half. Gave him a combination of moves. Started to kind of see how he would react, and now it's just the hands.
Ah, Gino. Ooh.
The thing about him, you look at
That could have twisted up that ankle. He's very lucky he didn't get hurt there.
It started back in college at Ohio State with Larry Johnson, how they worked on the technique and understanding their craft, and he continues to raise the bar in that area. It's in that sprinter stance off the edge.
Second and 10.
False start? Nope. I thought I saw some flinching. Goodwin gained a 7. Now they're saying incomplete.
That ball came out.
Discussion here with the officials. 49ers say new.
That's why you finish the play as a corner. See the ball fly in the air here. Let's see if it's considered a catch. Can't wait to bring Terry in on this one. There's the ball. Terry, what do you think of that?
That's a catch, Kirk. He gets too controlled.
Terry says it's a catch. Looked like a catch to me, too.
Yeah, now that they have now re-ruled it a completion.
Now they say it's a catch. Okay, fucking A. Make up your minds.
So they get it right at the end, and it's third down and 4.
Timeout, San Francisco.
Kyle's got his flag in his hand.
Shanahan gonna challenge. Okay, it's not a timeout, it's a challenge.
San Francisco has challenged that ruling.
God damn it, Kyle. We'll be here all night.
The original rule. Why that? One week.
Fuck you, Kyle Shanahan. 28-3, motherfucker. Saying I thought my grandpa was watching an Elvis movie. Blue Hawaii? Actually, just watching some shitty Western with a lame-ass song at the beginning. That's when you know you're in for a good treat, when the Western starts with a musical number. I have 2 alarms set every morning. One alarm to wake the fuck up, and then the other alarm is this is about the time you should be leaving the house and going to your fucking job. Man, I do miss playing video games. Now I want to stay up and play video games since I'm not going to play the drum slate at night, even with the towels over the kick pad. Rolling on the field stands. San Francisco will lose a timeout and a challenge early in the 4th. They have a 2-score lead, but Seattle's trying to rally. We got a 3rd and 4 here.
At the San Francisco 35-yard line. Third down back, Travis Homer in the game.
At the San Francisco 35. 4-man rush. He might have time. Nope, it collapses immediately. They didn't blitz. They didn't bring extra rushers. I thought Gino might be able to stand in there, but he's slow to get up after that one. You got to punt now. The distance of the down is too long. Without the sack, I'd say go for it, but now you got to punt. San Francisco clutch again on defense. Armstead right around the right side.
See the pressure there by Ebukam ends up getting in there.
Ebukam
just kind of gives up there in the pocket before he gets hit. Just collapsed on it.
Ebukam gets credit for the sack there. So Dixon has to come in to
be alert for a fake. They punt it. Didn't. Pete Carroll, you just never know. Ooh, what a punt! Down at the inch line. Woo! I love a good punt. They got San Francisco inside their own one. I can't say it's over yet. Why don't they get a safety here and get the ball right back?
Catch it all on Prime Video, Amazon Music's Twitch channel. When the game ends, live music begins. Caught in the car last week going back. Good.
It's the slow death tonight for Seattle. They're fighting hard, though. Here's where the 12th man's got to step up in the back of this end zone here. How did we ever watch football with empty stadiums?
49ers pinned deep at their own 1-yard line. Tanner Muse takes the spot of Brooks for the moment.
COVID sucks. Purdy going to drop back pass, and it's incomplete. Tipped at the line, it looked like.
2nd and 10.
Trying to take advantage of this. Thomas Adams, 95, who's not played a ton tonight, but a good job there. Only 6'2". Goes up and is able to knock that down. You know, this special teams did their job. They put Purdy in this offense at the 1-yard line. If they want to get back into this game, they got to take advantage of this.
Absolutely. 2 minutes into the fourth.
Confusion here on the Seattle side here, or the San Francisco side. Now they got to call timeout. Hell, I just take the fucking delay. What's half the distance to the goal from the fucking half-yard line?
So loud. Clock running down. They take a timeout. They've already lost one challenge, so they're down to their final challenge. Meanwhile, hurting the last 2 games. Those numbers right there. And of course, coming into the game, Kirk, the question was, what about that rib issue? You know, he was even being questioned as the starter tonight, and they had brought in Josh Johnson, who's been with like 100 different teams over the last 14 years. He would have been the guy.
That's where they are now. There's a look at Johnson. The most important of all those numbers, I know you're a big QB rating guy.
So, yeah.
The most important, all the zeros under interceptions last week and tonight.
No doubt.
Come on, Seattle. Get a safety here. Make it fun. McCaffrey gets 2 yards.
And I know that's important in any offense, but especially as good as this defense is. Again, I keep saying it. Yeah, he's doing a great job. It's been impressive, his preparation. But Kyle Shanahan builds a quarterback-friendly offense around the running game. And he gives the quarterback a chance to get the ball out quickly, be decisive, first or second option. Let the athletes do all the work after the catch.
We need some of that Atlanta Falcons fake crowd noise to really get this shit going. All right, Todd, I'll see you sometime this weekend, I'm sure. Thanks for hanging out. I should be in bed. I got to work tomorrow. Oh, first down, San Francisco. That's a backbreaker for Seattle. On a slant.
Huge play.
On the road.
Clutch throw by Purdy.
Everybody wants to know how good are the 49ers without Jimmy. Can this rookie do it? Double slant, good read. The rookie Bryant 8 takes inside with Ray McLeod. And how about the poise? Standing in his own end zone. Crowd as loud as it's ever been tonight. And he throws an absolute dart to Johnson for the first down.
Purdy 16 and 22, going for 189.
Play clock down again. Delay of game. No flag. They let it go. McCaffrey spins back. Gets tackled in the pile. Should have been delay of game on San Francisco.
Musso having a heck of a game tonight. He is a guy that they brought over from the Chargers, and he is known for his ability to rush the quarterback. But he's going up against George Kittle. Look at that extension. Sets the edge, forces McCaffrey back the other way. Great job, man. Playing great tonight.
Second and 10.
Into the dirt, incomplete.
Incomplete. Trying to get it to McCaffrey. It'll be third down and 10 with 10:50 left in the fourth.
Doing a much better job, even without Jordan Brooks and the starter and kind of the quarterback of this defense. Tanner Muse has stepped up. He's a former safety out of Clemson who's moved to backer. And he and Cody Barton underneath there anticipating the potential of McCaffrey out of the backfield. And again, one had him to the left, one had him to the right. And nothing that Purdy could do except throw that away.
And you saw Brooks still out of the game, their leading tackler. Third down and 10.
False start, 3rd and 15. Trent Williams, of all people.
Trent Williams.
False start. Offense number 71. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
He's as good as it gets. Once in a while he makes a mistake. We're going to go.
Yeah, top left tackle in the game by many people's estimation. 13th year. He's given up 1 sack on the year. I mean, just a punishing run blocker. At the time, the crowd, like I said, it's the loudest. I feel like you told me how loud it is. I can feel it now.
Oh, yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. They bring it. They bring it every time the Seahawks are in action.
Get another false start and back him up to the original line of scrimmage from the start of the drive. Whoa, look out, Purdy. Purdy, throw it away. Wow, he found McLeod in the flat. Got a couple of yards. Well, not really any yards.
So they do what they have to do.
Thought Purdy was going to run backwards and get tackled for a safety. That would have been his first real dumb mistake. Other than that throw to Diggs, the safety earlier that got dropped. Lucky for him.
To the top there, just pushes the rookie Spencer Burford right into the.
Well, Seattle's going to get the ball back, down by 2 scores with time left.
Out of the pocket. That ball's incomplete.
It is.
I have 10 minutes and need 2 score, and we got a. The fuck is this?
So now you've got
a challenge from Pete Carroll.
Carroll seeing the replay.
God damn it, guys! Stop challenging stuff. I'm tired.
It was 3rd and 15.
Well, refs, can we just get these calls definitively right the first time?
Ruling on the field was a complete pass. Seattle has challenged that ruling.
Yeah, and they should win that. And that would negate a 6-yard gain and make it 4th and 15. So
ooh, okay, that is incomplete. So yeah, it should be 4th and 15 instead of 4th and 8 or 4th and 9, whatever. God, this phone cooperate, please. We could have gotten an expedited review for that incomplete pass there. But they go the long way. Jags and Jets next week. Can't believe it's an interesting game. The Jaguars have a chance at the AFC South. They're 2 games back with 4 to go and have beaten Tennessee. The Bills can clinch the AFC East with a win Saturday.
Nothing determined yet. Wisnowski not a punt. 4th and 15.
Pretty big, 6 yards back. You're trying to get the ball near midfield to give Geno Smith a chance to get it within a possession. So the right challenge there by Pete Carroll, and it pays off.
And the key thing, it doesn't cost you timeout. He's got all 3 coming down the stretch. Tyler Lockett is back to receive, standing at midfield.
Not Wisnowski's best kick, but they force a fair catch.
Well, for a quarter century now, the Allen family has owned the team. Paul Allen bought it back in '97. There's Jody Allen, his sister. Paul died in 2018. Tremendous, major philanthropist. There's been a lot of talk about the Seahawks have to sell the team at a certain point. It is my understanding there is no specific timeline. It'll be up to Jody to determine if and when this team does get sold. Meanwhile, it's been a very solidly run franchise for 25 years. They had Mike Holmgren for 10. They've had Pete Carroll for the last 13. They've been to 3 Super Bowls. Stadium is filled every...
Don't talk about the Jim Morris Seahawks. The Jim Morris Jr. Oh, Gino! Sandwiched as he threw it away. Is he all right? Oh, he's good. Damn, that was a hard hit. They might throw roughing or grounding. Might be grounding. He was in the pocket. Yep, intentional grounding. There it is. And it just gets harder for Seattle.
Offense number 7. Ball is placed as a spot of a foul. Loss of down will be second down.
I don't think he got out of the pocket. By the way, they have their backup defensive line in right now, and you see the rookie Drake Jackson to the far right. Yeah, he's still within the pocket, and then just kind of this no man's land, just throws it and gets rid of it. There's Jackson 95. It's one thing that D'Amico Ryans does. They'll use those backup defensive linemen, try to stay fresh, try to keep Bosa and that first group healthy and ready to go.
Perry Hunter, Jordan Willis, a couple of the guys that cost them 13 in the down. Meanwhile,
and now it's 3rd and 23. God damn it. Can I turn this off already? I'm tired.
Nothing. Kenneth Walker, the intended receiver. Smith wanted a flag, doesn't get it. 3rd and 23.
That was a combination, and again, Ryans talks about this.
You got 2 downs to get 23 yards. Now they got 3 timeouts. They'll just punt again.
We're going to give you more time to be able to get there, and that was a great example of that. Playing zone, and just nowhere to go with the ball.
Talking about the job that D'Amico Ryans has
Seattle must have called timeout. Somebody called timeout here or something.
And again, very little doubt in anybody's mind right now. If you know this guy and around the league, the respect that
it's
he
Seattle.
has.
Wow, Seattle down by 2 scores with 10 minutes left. Called timeout on a 3rd and 23 where the clock wasn't even running.
Well, he played the game.
Yikes.
And then he's transitioned in as an assistant and a coordinator at a superior level. And you look at his pedigree and the people he's been around. He played for Nick Saban in college, and now you look at what he's doing here, and just an impressive guy. Just looks. By the way, some guys look like head coaches.
Yes,
he looks like a head coach.
Yeah, we asked Bosa about him the other day, and he said, does he have what it takes to be a head coach? He says he's great the way he addresses the whole team.
They're going empty. They're probably going to sling this thing. Bosa's got him on the run. He flips it forward to the running back. It's a couple, tackled in bounds. 10 minutes to go, down by 15, and they must punt.
Most tonight, so now the other rookie, Abe Lucas, he's going to get a taste of Bosa. You know, why not work on the other side? You see the tight end there helping just for a minute, and Abe Lucas is saying, "Wait a sec, where did this guy come from? I haven't had to see him all night." It's the beauty of bringing those backups in. Look at D'Amico Ryans laughing and moving them around.
Dixon's 7th punt, sky high. Fielded at the 14, McLeod.
I really thought McLeod was about to spin out of that pile. Commercial after commercial, punt after punt. Oh, I gotta stand up if I can. Don't understand how excited I am to get that new chair this coming week. Although it's like, great, another thing to fucking put together. It's gonna be a pain in the balls, but it's gonna be worth it. Hell, I put the drums together. I can put a fucking chair together. Put these drums together, you know. Can do anything. they're tapping away. It's fucking shitty headphones for a second.
His coverage is, and not
Still
only
here.
coverage, it's how they run, the effort that they use to be able to get to the ball as a group. And if you look at this, 8 games now that they've allowed fewer yards after the catch than expected. That's the best in the NFL, and I would challenge anybody. I know there's some good defenses out there. I don't know if at all 3 levels there's a defense that is as complete and disciplined and violent as this 49ers defense.
Held the Hawks to 2 field goals. Meanwhile, they can start playing a little clock ball here. McCaffrey takes it up to the 29-yard line.
I'm sure Pete Carroll has challenged his defense. Remember last week, I think it was 15 of the last 17 plays Carolina ran the football. Didn't even attempt just a couple passes and went from a 20-17 game to a 30-17. Just wore them down in the fourth quarter.
Second down and 4. 9 minutes left in regulation.
Play the clock, San Francisco. McCaffrey, first down, and a lot more. That'll go a long way.
40-yard line. You know, talking about Pete Carroll, what a run he said. Remember, he's coached 3 teams now. You forget, he coached the Jets in '94, Patriots for 3 years. Now he's here in the middle of that. SC did pretty well there. He almost wound up with Kyle's father, Mike, back in '95. Mike was the offensive coordinator in San Francisco, win the Super Bowl. And Mike calls Carroll and says, I want you to be the defensive coordinator in Denver. He's going to take the job until George Seifert called when he was in San Francisco and he said, come here. And he's a native San Franciscan.
San Franciscan. I mean, he likes it in the ass. I'm kidding.
That was great to talk to him. You brought that up.
And a 4 under 8 minutes to 15-point game. Any points on this drive, I'm out of here. Hell, if there's so much time left, I'm out of here.
Between the 2 of them, but it was fun to go all the way back in his mind to 1990.
God bless anybody still watching this shit.
His passion and love growing up in San Francisco.
I had a feeling the 49ers would dominate, and they have fairly easily. They had a pick 6 called back, or this game would have already been over. Oh, roughing the passer, and it was not roughing the passer.
And Robert Kraft said it's the hardest thing ever to do.
So it should be 28-6 right now, with 7.5 to go.
I guess. Second down and 6.
Little play action from Purdy, wide open. Croft to the Seattle 30. They are in scoring range to put this fucking game away.
And again, he gets free, and that's 28 yards.
Well, here's Kittle. So if anybody's going to slip out, it'd be him. But look at all the defenders expecting run, and then you just slide out the backup tight end, Croft, and nobody's expecting. Good job of selling it, and a great play call again. When everybody's thinking they're going to work the clock, stay one step ahead of them, hit the play action to the tight end down the right sideline, and nobody's there. Pete Carroll called him a savant this week.
He was effusive in his praise and what he does offensively.
McCaffrey, what a spin move for 4 yards. Spin cycle.
He had Kyle. Yeah. He had Sean McVay. A lot of it goes back to Mike Shanahan.
Everybody's talking about coaching trees and guys that leave as assistants. I'm with you.
Time to get out the old hat and T-shirt deal here for this division title win for the 49ers. I look forward to seeing them beat the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs again. Should they get matched up with the Cowboys. I am hopeful.
Who was he fighting out?
Matt LaFleur will give you that in a second. 21-6. The cafe, I mean, he's kind of kidding around. We were saying, hey, look, your tree is getting to be like McVay's tree. Right? He says, hold on a second. He said McVay had LaFleur for 1 year and for 10. They both.
I think you were starting to give McVay that one. He said, wait a second now. Wait a second.
little friendly competition between Kyle and Sean McVay. But each of them, I mean, their trees by the end of their careers will be a forest.
You buying it? I think these guys are a Super Bowl team. I know Philly's a good team, and obviously could have home field throughout.
Yeah, I mean, the question is like Purdy, but I mean, what are you going to say at this point?
After this game on the road.
3rd and 6, play clock running down. Snap the ball. They're going to throw on this 3rd down. Oh, dropped. Brandon Ayuk dropped it. Oh, well, kick this field goal, go up 3 scores, and then my stream is over. I'll be free until Saturday when I'll see you guys again. Unless I stream Spider-Man tomorrow, which I'm strongly considering. I should stream Spider-Man when I get home from work tomorrow and then play drums later, right? That's what I should do. I think we'll do that. As soon as I get home from work, we're going to stream Spider-Man. Then I'll play drums after that.
Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. Make probability 67%. Robbie Gold, 43 yards.
And Robbie Gold fucking missed it.
Yep. 67% good.
I'll watch one more Seattle possession.
Mini kibosh. Very, very mini.
21-6. Could be a 3-score game. Twice over now. They screwed him on the pick 6, and then Robbie Gold missed the field goal there. Well, something had to go wrong. 2 things had to go wrong for the 49ers tonight. They were having it too fucking easy. Obviously having it too easy. Amazing I ever get to go to sleep when I do decide to lay down, because it's fucking Cinema City in the living room and I can hear every goddamn thing on that television.
Bowl brought to you by State Farm. According to Pro Football Focus, best chance to win the Super Bowl right now. You got the Eagles at 18%, the Bills and the Chiefs also 18%, Cowboys at 9%, Bengals are red hot at 8%, and the 49ers are at 8%, seeking their 7th straight win. It's so interesting when you brought up the too, Kirk, about are they a Super Bowl team? I mean, it just seems that they are in every aspect. But the quarterback is the question.
Still think the 49ers are the Eagles' biggest threat. 5 minutes to go. They're up by 15. It's got to happen quick for Seattle. They had to waste a timeout on a dumb play earlier.
You can run the ball, and you don't have to win it on offense.
Figure it out, Gino. There's DK for a first down. No huddle. It's got to be no huddle. No huddle, no huddle, no huddle. Got to get on the ball. 2-minute offense with 5 minutes to go. Come on.
From the 43-yard line, they actually called it a little short.
Ooh, almost got hit as he throws. I think he might have got grazed there. He had a good one and missed him. Oh, they called it 3rd and 1. They called it 2nd and 1, then now it's 3rd and 1. And we got an injury. Dragged this out. All because they had to throw roughing the passer on a pick 6 earlier. That was not roughing the passer.
It's a very different look. You know, you get used to Bosa the whole game. And I love how DeMeco Ryan.
Ain't it funny how I have more faith in Geno Smith against a better defense than I did against Tom Brady against New Orleans? Because I cut that game off early when it was 2 scores with like 6 minutes left.
So on the sideline. I think what he was saying to the official was, hold on a second, on the Metcalf catch, wasn't that a first down? Said they marked it a little short. Now they're in a 3rd and 1. Former Ram Ebukam comes off the field.
By the way, they came in tonight without Hassan Ridgeway, without Kevin Givens. I mean, they're beat up on this defensive line, but because of how much they've invested in this defensive line, they've got depth. We saw Armstead out of the majority of this year, and others are able to emerge. I feel like it's the pride of this team is the defensive line.
Walker.
Well, he gets the first down, but not a whole lot more.
Net that first down here.
On the ball, fuckers.
Quickly back to the line.
4:20 to go. Blaze it. I'm not a pot smoker, but every time I say 4:20, I support my... Oh, wow, that was a dangerous throw, and Disley somehow makes the catch. Could have done his boy solid and got the fuck out of bounds, but he didn't.
Down to 4 minutes we take.
Looks like Janoris Jenkins is in on the other side where it's been Shavarius Ward.
This up-tempo shit's working for Seattle. They're moving the ball, but can they finish the drive?
Came close to deflecting that ball.
San Francisco's notorious at being stingy with touchdowns in the second half. Way behind Lockett. Probably better that it was incomplete.
Candy, what do you know?
Well, he was evaluated for a concussion. The team tells us he has been cleared from that, but as you can see, he's not back in the game. He was in the medical tent for a considerable amount of time. It took the unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant a while to look at that video review, but like I said, he has been cleared.
Back on the bench, but can get back in the game. Meanwhile,
Checks it down. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Oh, boy, is he going to go to the end zone? Oh, out at the 10. I thought he was going to get around that safety.
Hufanga stopped him at that spot.
Damn, 1st and goal, Seattle. Here we go. Let the bullshit begin. Got nobody on that side of the field.
Kenneth Walker, and with all that space, man, he can pick up a lot of yards.
Got 34.
1st and goal at the 10, 3:39 to go. The clock was stopped because he got out of bounds. Gino, touchdown, wide open. Noah Fant. Do you kick the extra point? You save the 2 for later. You got to kick the extra point here and make it an 8-point game.
Over at their own 33, it takes them only 125.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't turn off football games.
Right back into it.
No matter how bad we want to.
Safety, he has his eyes more on Lockett, and if he does, the linebacker's got to carry Fant.
What the fuck?
So a bust on the back end. You can see him right away.
Hufanga fucked up 2 plays in a row there.
We're not on the same page, so his safety either needs to squeeze on that,
which is rare because he's pretty solid.
Neither happens.
Myers to make it a
21-13, 3:35 to go. The 2-minute warning. Seattle's got 2 timeouts. They're not out of it yet.
Remaining in the 4th.
Still not out of it.
Just like that. And we're in these guys a Super Bowl team. We're thinking about next week. Did they clinch the division and beat Carroll?
Brock Purdy need a few first downs here.
Finishes, aren't we? I mean, last week was ridiculous. That was in the Ram Raider game. Kept thinking about that all week. I'm going, did that really happen? So what happens down the stretch? We've talked about it. We talked about it at least at the beginning of the game. But some of the games these two teams have played over the last decade have just been fantastic.
You've called a bunch of them.
Yeah, that was part of the whole Sunday package for years. You get these two teams together, you could always count on something going on. Of course, Richard Sherman helped make something go on the NFC Championship game with Michael Crabtree.
Oh yeah, it just seems like when they get together, especially here, and Seattle's had the upper hand. Obviously, you go back over the years, but it always comes down to that last possession.
So the 49ers guarding against the onside kick.
They're not doing an onside kick.
But again, you got 3:35. They've got the 2 timeouts. You have the 2-minute warning. You try an onside kick.
Nah, you kick off here. Your defense is good enough to get this ball back. They've played pretty solid tonight, especially in the second half.
So now the 49ers
Trying to clinch a division title, but they're not making it easy, although this should be 28-13 with 3:35. So, ref ball. Ref ball for the win to make this game somewhat compelling. We're still at somewhat compelling. It'll be real compelling if the Seahawks make the stop here, get the ball back, and do anything with it.
So Purdy's numbers. Jennings sits up on the right side. McCaffrey.
It's a good start. 6-yard run there. Sit on the timeout, Seattle. Not yet.
Over 100. He has 105 yards tonight on 25 totes.
And when you close a game out, you rely on that offensive line to work those double, those combo blocks and get up to the backers. Keep in mind, Jordan Brooks, the leader, the #1 tackler, the guy that's replaced Bobby Wagner, not in the lineup still with Tanner Muse and Cody Barton in the middle, which is a tough time late in the game not to have your alpha in there.
Under 3 minutes, 2nd and 4. McCaffrey again.
Gonna be a 3rd and 2 here.
Huge 3rd down and 2. Stopped a couple of yards shy. Kind of used with the tackle.
If you're Seattle, you're almost compelled to use the timeout here.
With McCaffrey, you always got to worry about not just play side. There's a potential of him being able to try to work to the backside. Shelby Harris.
Oh yeah, I didn't refresh to change the fucking score because this shit won't refresh on its own. 21-13, my bad.
Spotted at the 34, more like 3rd down and 1 right now. 2nd timeout taken by Seattle. Candy, what about Brooks?
Well, Al, and he's been dealing with a neck injury since the 3rd quarter. At one point, we were told he was probable to come back in. A little bit ago, we were told that he was questionable to return. His status being downgraded. But he's been on the sidelines hyping up his team and doing what he can from here.
Yep. He's their leading tackler, but he's out right now.
3rd and a long one. Bootleg. They've got it covered up. Purdy's going to run for it and get it. Slides to stay in bounds, too. Clutch.
Past the line to gain. Chased by Jefferson. 1st down.
Coming off of this play action, you got to read the end man on the line of scrimmage. And it depending on what he does, you respond. Usa's right here.
Still got the 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning, so there's still a chance for them to get the ball back.
Now if he takes the receiver, or McCaffrey, it becomes a foot race. And he gets the 1st down and stays in bounds. A great heads-up play there by the rookie.
I think Carroll's going to challenge the spot, and that's where he starts the slide.
That's true. Ruling on the field is that the quarterback made the line of game. Seattle has challenged that ruling.
Oh, boy.
The other problem he's got here, that's
Pete's going to use that last timeout.
Terry, what are you seeing?
Al, when he goes down on his own like this, the ball is placed at its foremost point when a body part other than his hand or foot touches. So you're looking for when that knee goes down. Where's the ball when the knee goes down, right? This is a 1st down.
He got the 1st down. Pete Carroll just blew it.
Heads-up play of extending the ball, right? I mean, if he keeps that ball in his,
God damn it, Pete.
Stomach, that ball maybe comes back and maybe he is short.
Exactly, Kirk. It's the foremost point of ball. When the knee touches it, he got it out there beyond the line to gain. 1st down.
Yeah, so they're going to lose the challenge, lose the timeout. They'll have none. The clock will only stop at the 2-minute warning, and they can take it pretty close to the end.
And that's where his feet come into play.
After like the ruling on the field stands.
Stands.
Ooh.
I love Jimmy Garoppolo, but I think
San Francisco one step closer.
Dimension is that play right there. Like I said, he comes around in that naked. Nwosu takes McCaffrey, no problem. Foot race to the corner, get the 1st down. If he would have taken him, you can flip it. So that's an added element with his footwork and quickness that he brings to this offense.
Final pick in the draft, 7th quarterback picked in the draft.
Shouldn't the clock be running?
Handoff here goes to Jordan Mason.
Well, I'm going to take a chance here and say it's over and call my stream there. I'm going to prepare to go to bed. I'm very tired. 49ers clinch the NFC West, barring disaster.